2015, the killing of innocent protesters. 2016, Mpo massacre. 2017, the invasion of my house, Operation Python Dance 2 or 3 or 4, I don't know. I lost 28 men. My mom, my dad are both dead as a result of Southeast governors, what they did. I'm asking them. So when you want to sit down to talk about insecurity, please start from the beginning. The same people meeting today to try and discuss insecurity were the ones who caused it. They caused it, not us. And we must all now live with the consequences. Those who want to destroy this country have shock coming their way, says President. Now, this is what the presidency, which is the Fulani cabal, what they have put together. Can I also remind the governors and all these idiots in Nigeria writing rubbish every day? You can't keep people's children and you expect their brothers not to react. It's stupid. It is called vengeance. That is vengeance, of course. So you're wearing army uniform, you're killing people, and you think every army officer will be safe. As long as you're going about killing innocent people, you are putting every army person of uniform at risk. The same goes for the police. All those years, you people were not going about slaughtering people. Was there any reaction? You people are the cause. You people, you come out, NSAS protest, you are there killing people. And you think that their brothers or their cousins will not avenge their death. You're joking. You are dreaming. You can write all your fanciful epistle about one Nigeria, insecurity, all that rubbish. From now till thy kingdom come, it will not make any difference to us. No difference whatsoever. If you kill somebody, you're going to die. Be rest assured. God punish all of you. Mad people everywhere. They said their president have written. But of course, we know it is Garba Shehu and El Rufai and Femi Adesina who are writing. You stupid animals called Nigerians. A speech of this magnitude should have been made by the president in person if he's alive. But some of you cannot reason. You want 2023 is the turn of my village and all that rubbish. So Yoruba media, you're demonizing Biafrans over the death of Gulag so that Tinubu can be president. And when they deny him presidency now, like Abiola, you ask Nigerians, come, let's go and demonstrate. Parochialism, that's what it's called. Let me ask, I have some questions to ask. They said the President Muhammad Buhari on Tuesday issued a stern warning to those who are bent on destroying the country through promoting insurrection and burning down critical national assets. A rude shock awaits them. What shock awaits me at Yala? Fulani, I'm asking you, from the Caliphate chairman, Sultan of Sokoto, to the last idiot, Alabajide Janjaweed on the street. I want to ask you a simple question. Let me ask, I want to say this thing. I want to ask Nigerians a question, please. You know, God, black people, in my next life, I can't be a black person. No. I have never seen a more stupid set of people. It may be the way Europeans are treating us, our colonial masters are treating us, is what we deserve. I'm telling you the truth. Maybe we deserve it. You people, you claim you are Nigerians, you went to school. Have you ever wondered why this government, they have never ever criticized ISIS? Every day is Boko Haram this, Boko Haram that, every day. Have you ever wondered why they have never? I want you to show me one single publication after the atrocities of these Fulani vagabonds and terrorists, where the government of Nigeria condemned ISIS in West Africa province. Show me one publication. It has never occurred to you people in your infinite stupidity. It has never occurred to you. You have never asked yourself, why is it that these people burning down, destroying Plateau State, Benue State, they are now in Niger State, why can't the government condemn them? Why not? Answer that question. But they are busy talking about agitation. You want to divide. And I want to do something I asked the governors now. I want to ask the Fulani presidency of Nigeria. My dear Fulani Janjaweed, who brought insecurity into Nigeria? A simple question. Which people own the fourth most deadliest terror group in the world? Is it not your so-called headsman, Miet Yala? Fulani, who started the bombing of churches in Nigeria? Is it not you people? You are now turning around with the help of the chameleonic Yoruba media to twist the narrative. The same thing I asked the Southeastern governors. Southeastern governors who brought Operation Python Dance. Before you brought it, did you hear of any violent agitation anywhere? Why people fail to ask these questions, I don't understand. You are in a country you claim is the most populous, the biggest. I'm asking you, why is it that the government do not want to condemn the terrorist activities of ISIS in West Africa? Some of you were there writing. Our general, chief of defense, what's his name again? Atahiru, that idiot. Atahiru, Ibrahim Atahiru. He did very well. He eliminated the Shekau with the help of ISIS. Oh, Nigeria army is now working with ISIS. Now the next question is, what does ISIS stand to gain from Nigerian army? All of you Yoruba journalists, you're there writing junk every blessed day. You cannot reason. You can't reason. Oh, anyway, you're black. How can I expect you to reason in this UG? The same question I asked the governors who are meeting today. Umahi, Ugwani, Obiano, Ipazu, and that time it was Rocha, so Aboga was. Who brought insecurity into the East? Who brought the army to start killing innocent young people? Simple question. The same question goes to Yoruba journalists tonight, those evil people and Fulani Caliphate. Fulani, let me ask you, who brought insecurity into Nigeria? Fulani, who were the first people to bear arms openly in Nigeria as civilians? Is it not you people claiming you're Fulani cattle headsmen with AK-47? Please, somebody should go and get me that video I shot at Amansia very, very many years ago. I think it was 2014 or so. Go and get it and show them. You people were the first to carry AK-47. So Fulani can carry AK-47, but not Eastern Security Network. Protecting the people. I want we black people to engage our brain for once. I know we are idiotic, I know we are animalistic in our disposition, but I want us to reason for once in our lives. Reason, stupid black people, reason for once. Who brought insecurity to Nigeria? The same people that brought insecurity into Nigeria are today lecturing us about insecurity. Asorok, what has been happening in North over these years? Is there anybody left in Zamfara, in Yobe, in Borno? You abandoned all these hot spots of Fulani terrorism. You are interested in the East. You see the stern warning. Let me tell you something. Fulani, you underestimate us. You don't know that we went to school. I didn't go to school in the zoo, you know. I went to UNN, I went to Soka. They were talking rubbish every blessed day, and I left the useless place. I went to London to study. You don't know we're educated. You have no bloody idea. Now, let me tell you something, Asorok. That thing you're looking for, you're going to get it. We are going to have another war. Another Nigeria-Biafra war is going to happen. In fact, it started already anyway. But let me tell you something that you don't understand. This war will escalate to the point whereby the world will want to see you. They want you to address the world as to what is happening. That day, that mask you're wearing, I'm talking to Yusuf Abubakar Mohammed from the Nigeria Republic wearing Buhari mask. That mask you're wearing will melt on your face during the meeting. Because now the world will summon you to, you'll be summoned to attend. That your mask will melt on your face. Then the zoo will be in trouble. You don't know there's a method of madness. I told you. Some of you right now cannot go back to your villages. It's been taken over by bandits. You did not see the video of the young man lamenting in Zamfara. You have not done anything. A government that is working with ISIS, Islamic State, is lecturing us about insecurity in the East. You people should come. Come now. You have killed 8 no more here today. Maybe tomorrow or next, 16 of you will die. It's simple now. You write your rubbish, you call your lament, you send more soldiers, you bring them, and they will die. You bring more, and they will die. God punish all of you. You want to be clever, like Southeast governors. They want to be clever. Insecurity. Who brought Operation Python dance? I'm asking them. Who fired the first shot? I'm asking them. Who brought the army to start killing people? I'm asking them. Now the people are saying enough is enough. You are talking insecurity everywhere. Insecurity everywhere. INEC said it doesn't matter. We conduct election. Come and conduct and let us see. In Anambra in November. I'm laughing in Greek. In Anambra election. You think we are going to beg people, oh, stay at home, don't come out. No. There'll be no election in Anambra in November. Instead, heaven will fall. That'll be none. Watch and see. Watch and see. We'll put on video. I ain't got cinema. We'll put on cinema for you. You'll be watching in November. Come and do election and let us see. Maybe Obiano should prepare to stay in office longer, or they should appoint somebody else because there'll be no election in Anambra State. So you can bring another hope into Anambra. People are joking. The same people bombing, killing, raping, and sacking villages are telling me about insecurity. Is it not the same Asorok that said, the same Femi Adesina writing rubbish, telling you either give your land for Ruga or your life will go? Are you not the same people? Are you not the same people? They are now trying to tell us about insecurity because people are fighting back. That's all. You bring your army and police as the advance guard. Right now, as I speak, the Fulani hit squad in Abia State is inside Obinze military barracks. Obinze, they are there. That's where they are camped. Every Fulani attacking every village, both in Yoruba land, they quarter them very close to a Fulani-controlled military barracks. That's what they do. All of you, I want Nigeria, our country, we need unity. That's rubbish. No wonder white people are racist towards black people and no other race. Because they do. I have discovered what they found out a long time ago, that black people are foolish. They can't reason very well. Somebody who told you that if he loses elections, the monkeys and baboons will be soaked in blood is now telling us, allegedly, about insecurity. The idiots that lost elections and they killed youth coppers, 11 of them, Igbo people, is telling me about insecurity. The person that said an attack against Boko Haram is an attack against the North is telling me about insecurity. The people appointed as the spokespeople, chief negotiator for Boko Haram is telling you about insecurity. And you swallow all this nonsense every day. Chineke meruna bere and these black people. This work is a burden that Elohim has given to me. It's a burden. And that's why I'm discharging it. I will take 1 or 2 of your calls before we bring this program to a close. You know the numbers to call, of course, is on WhatsApp. I'll give you a WhatsApp number to call. Some of you know it already, and some will start calling very shortly. The WhatsApp number to call is +44, is a UK number, 7951278705. The lines are open. I'll take a few calls, please, and try to make some sense. I want to take a few calls, please. +44 7951278705. That is on WhatsApp. If you call us, I will take your call. If you call us, I will take your call. Are they calling already? Somebody's calling already. Let's take this call. The caller on the line, can you hear me, please? Your name and where you're calling from. Can you hear me? No, they can't. It says it's connecting. Maybe the network is very poor. The network is very poor. Let's take this one on signal. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you, please. Your name and where you're calling us from.
My name is Chinedu, so I'm calling from Hungary.
From Hungary, please go ahead. We're listening.
Sir, please, what I have to say that is this. Please, all these army barracks in our land, we need to flush them away. All these army barracks. These are terrorists in uniform.
Of course, they're terrorists. Of course, they're terrorists.
They are terrorists. We need to flush them out of Biafra land. This is my contribution, sir.
Thank you very much. And that is why I keep asking people, I keep asking Yoruba journalists, you people supporting Fulani because of Tinubu. All those Boko Haram terrorists recruited into the army, where are they? Yes. Where are they? How do we know that the Olokwa on the road is a Gen police officer or a terrorist in uniform? How do we know? How do you distinguish? Nobody can tell. Tomorrow, our Nigeria, we want to vote in 2023. We vote out and we put in that useless set of idiots. Thank you for your call, my dear brother. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening to you.
So, my name is Naifai, calling from Germany.
Yes, go ahead.
I beg, wait, I want to talk because with the way that they kill our people for Biafra land, I know they are, we are the shed tears. Anytime I see dead body, not be so. I just tired. The world need to come rescue.
The world cannot do anything. The world wants you to be killed. The world hates you. You defend yourself. I have told them. Now listen to me very carefully. I have told our young people, you enter the bush. Enter the bush. I told you during NSAS, they did not listen. Good life, watching Champions League, supporting foreign football clubs have gotten into their brain. Enter into the bush. Ambush every army vehicle you see. There are things you can do. You can put nails on the road. You can cut down trees. You can block them and you kill them off. Why are we all the time lament? We keep lamenting. I'm not interested in that rubbish. I don't want to hear any lamentation. Do something about it. It's called the guerrilla war. Do something about it. Do something about it. The caller on the line, can you hear me? No, let me go and take this other one. The caller on the line, can you hear me, please?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I'm Bobina. It's from here in Pennsylvania, USA.
Pennsylvania, USA. Please speak in English, please. The world is listening. Speak in English. The world is listening.
Okay. I'm calling from USA, Pennsylvania.
Please go ahead.
Manzi, thank you very much for everything you are doing for Igbo people and Biafra as a whole. I'm taking this opportunity to greet you and say, may God Almighty continue to bless you and strengthen you in Jesus' name.
Yes, sir.
Manzi, I want to make my contribution that I think that our problem is not even anybody else but our leaders, our Igwes. All these people that comes out on TV to talk nonsense about Igbo people or Biafra people and about our struggle. I think it is the high time we must not wait for ESN or IPOB. As a youth, any place you are, all these our Igwes, because you can see that the Abuja control the governor and the governors control our elders. My uncle is Igwe. I'm from Mudiamokwe. Every year they give them car, they pay their salaries, they build mansions everywhere. Now, if we're able to capture our leaders, if you watch like the Yoruba leaders, the Yoruba agitators, they do the work, they hold their elders, but we don't have our elders. We lost them to the governors, and the governors obey we lost our elders to the governors, and the governors obey Funari. So if we can be able to organize ourselves, we don't need to wait for ESN, we don't need to wait for IPOB. Any other group of people, anyway, all these our egos that talk nonsense. Once they finish saying anything, they talk on TV. Once they are home, we make sure that their houses are burned down, their cars are burned down. Then you see that they'll come out on TV. When they ask them questions, they'll start shaking their mouth. So this is collective work for everybody, not only IPOB. Anybody that listens to me all over the world, it is time for us Igbos, for us Biafrans. Don't wait for Nnamdi Kanu, don't wait for IPOB, don't wait. Even if you are two people, put a bottle of fuel in a bottle, set it fire, throw it there, it will catch fire. We must not wait for it.
Thank you. They will see them coming. You will be in your upstairs. You will see them with only 2 hillocks coming to arrest somebody or to kill. You'll be there tweeting, oh, they have come. Oh, they only have one exit, one entry, one. Why don't you block it and firebomb them? And they will roast to death. And you'll be at. So every time it's give us gun. And I'm asking you a simple question. Have you read Yoweri Museveni's The Mustard Seed? If I give you a gun, what are you going to do with it? So you just go outside and start shooting anything anyhow? The person coming to kill you has a gun. Take it from him and kill him. Look at Ambazonia, how they're doing it. You are there watching Champions League. You support Man U. You support Chelsea. You want to kill goat. You want to wear Chelsea uniform. London is quiet, oh, where Chelsea is, and you're busy making noise. Hausa, with cow, going to church with cow. And you're telling me that black people are normal. Of course, we're not normal. We're a bunch of idiots. I'm telling you the truth. The caller on the line, can you hear me? The caller on the line, can you hear me? No, they cannot hear me. The caller on the line, can you hear me? Good evening. I can't hear you. Your voice is very deep. Please speak up.
My name is Chukuse and I'm calling from Lagos.
Go ahead, please. We are listening now. Go ahead, yes.
Okay, sir. I am from Ebonyi State.
Yes.
And my contribution this... Yes, I can hear you, sir. I can hear you.
Go ahead.
My name is Chukose and I live in Lagos, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, sir. I am from Ebonyi State. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, I am boiling. First of all, I want to thank you for what you have been doing for us. But as I'm talking to you now, I want to become a suicide bomber. I need a gun. I want to go back to
you don't let me tell you something. If we distribute gun to everybody that says they need a gun, it will become a free for all. That is not how it is done. You come back, you are trained properly. You cannot be, if you're not into what we are doing, how can we just give gun to anybody to go out on the street and start shooting everything that moves? You need to use your brain first of all. If you know that they are coming, you funnel them into a kill zone. They don't know they are. Hey, I don't know how you need to talk. Or is it everything I will say live on air? My goodness, somebody is coming to kill you. All of you cannot organize yourselves. You don't know what's the guerrilla war. Guerrilla war is not face me, I face you. You shoot me, I shoot you. No, you ambush them. Let's say now they're coming from Enugu to, let's say, to Aba to come and kill. You know that, what people do, we claim we have brain, but sometimes we don't use it. You know that thing they use to stop a vehicle. You can go and get a plank, put nails on it. The roads are not well lit. You scatter the nails on the road. Since people want me to be saying it in the public, their tire will deflate. They will park there. And then you hit them from the nearby bushes. That's how these things are done. Do I have to be telling you these things all the time? It's called a guerrilla war for a reason. You lure them in and you kill them. We outnumber them. By the time they keep dying in our land, they will stop sending more to come. It happened before. And it's going to happen again. Please. People should stop saying, give us. What have you done? You are there. You people are over 5,000 people, and only 16 people with 4 Hilux vans will come into your place and kill and drive away. Do you have army at Ungwa High School in Aba? You cannot surround them and take their guns from them. Is that what you're telling me? Everybody's anyway. Let us go and celebrate Chelsea. Our people, they're celebrating Chelsea. Chelsea won this UG, as if they know who you are. The caller on the line, can you hear me, please?
Yes, Master, I can hear you.
Please, your name and where you're calling from.
Here. Yes, sir. My name is Chimdike. I'm calling from Texas, US.
Please raise your voice for me. Raise your voice for me.
That is fine. Can you hear me better now, Mazi?
It's better now. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, Mazi. I am originally from Umuahia, and I am happy for the compliance rate yesterday in Umuahia. But there is something. Umuahia is not a business hub. It's just scarcely populated. So getting people to want to do something in self-defense is difficult. Like the last caller who talked about who lives in Lagos and talks about what is happening in Ebonyi. I think we should encourage him to go back home, join IPOB and do the needful. But the Umuahia people, having complied yesterday, Mazi sends a signal to us IPOB members and to you in the management that they are ready now. These people are ready to take the bull by the horn. The people dying, my family and all those people are dying in Umuahia right now. Mazi, I think that a little more motivation will do. We are ready to do whatever we can to support. If we have to support them to learn how to produce lime mines and all those things to get these people out of the place. But if IPOB families in Umuahia can rally people more, the young people more, to teach them what to do. Ojuku Bunker is located there. We have all been there. We know that we can do better than this. But a little bit more motivation would do, because this having invaded Umuahia now and seeing that there is almost no resistance, they will not leave that place. Mazi, you have talked about Molotov cocktail and everything that can be done, but I feel like there needs to be an infusing of energy into the people to take the bull by the horn.
We are going to do it. Don't worry about that. Yes. We are going to kill them. People should watch and say, you know, our people are very. There is a way we will rise up now to go against them. I'm telling you, Igbo people in Lagos, especially in Lagos, you know that place produces a lot of rubbish. They will start writing nonsense. They will be the one that will volunteer themselves. Oh, I'm Igbo. I'm a Biafran. He's not more Biafran than me. But I will also ask people to ask themselves this question. Why do you think that Yoruba doesn't report the killing of our people by the army and the police? I don't understand it. I don't know why they do it. I'll leave it to them and their conscience. The caller on the line, can you hear me, please? Hello? They're not ready. The caller on the line, can you hear me? For the last time, the caller on the line, can you hear me? No.
Hello?
No, you are wasting time. I have no time to waste. The caller on the line, can you hear me? I will ask again. The caller on the line, can you hear me? I don't know if they can't. I don't know why they can't hear me. I have no idea. Can you hear me? No, they are wasted. They want to hear their own voice. And on that note, we have come to the end of our program this very evening. I thank all of you for listening. And as always, for some people, Biafra can be whatever they want it to be, but to us, it is our religion. And here on radio, Biafra is where we worship, because Almighty God, Elohim, as we read in the book of Psalm today, which I urge each and every one of you to recite, is our God. I thank you very much for listening, and believe it or not, with all the love in my heart from me from here, good evening.
Way. And we have breaking many genes because of this particular report. Many of you will not understand what it has done, but in time, you are going to understand. So, the stage is set. My fellow Biafrans, it is not only that, like every promise I have made to you in the last visit has all come to pass. Again, I am making a promise today that before my next visit, we will have Biafra Satellite TV, DSTV, Voice of Biafra TV, and Voice of Biafra radio station broadcasting on satellite. And everybody in Sub-Sahara will have the opportunity to listen to the preaching and awareness of the Biafra liberation. It is very, very important for the stage we are into now for us to focus on the awareness at a global level. You know, before you see people telling you, what have you done? Oh, is anybody talking about you in the...
Yeah, talking about satellite TV and radio. What would be the advantages now of the satellite TV and radio? You know, will it be like that of the corrupted Biafra radio? You know, because he said that the next that he visits the US town hall is it two weekly or two monthly? I didn't even get it. How many times? You know, because he said by the time he comes back again to the town hall meeting, that this must have been, you know, running already, started already, approved already, established already.
Is that a question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, what he said there is, you know, he used to visit the US every fortnight. That is every 2 weeks. So he said,
two weeks.
yes.
Okay.
So he said, when next he will be coming, all the things he promised them before the time he visited them before the last yesterday on, everything has come to pass. He said before he visit again, the satellite TV and satellite radio, Voice of Biafra, will be heard in across Sahara Africa, you know. So, and they can compare it to that of this one will be unique. You know, how can you compare this to that one? But this satellite, unlike that, you know, this one will be anywhere you have the radio tune it in Biafra land, in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Cote d'Ivoire, in Niger, you will be there. You will be hearing it.
Yeah, so that our parents, you know, that our parents in down the village parts, you know,
Exactly.
they can get the news.
Yes, all you have
Market
to do
people
then,
can get to
buy
it.
them battery radio battery, small radio for battery. They will be able to use. Those who have their smartphone, who have radio on the smartphone, will be listening. You know, so it's very, very easy. Very, very easy. No need of internet.
Yes,
Exactly, my
analog.
sister. My sister Stella, you know that for the 63 years of zoological Zogeria, you know Nigeria don't have their own satellite TV. Nigeria, that they call themselves the Goliath of Africa, because we know that they are the Goliath of Africa. You know they don't have their own satellite TV. They don't have it. They take from Ghana. When they say Ghana must go, Nigeria collects satellite TV. When I go home, all their satellite TV, they are from Ghana, from South Africa, from other Africa countries. That is where Goliath of Africa collect their satellite TV from.
South Africa. South Africa own the DSTV.
Yes. And you will be seeing that Ghana station where they watch a movie, all those things. When they finish, they will be speaking Ghanaian. I'll say, this is not nothing like Nigeria TV. They don't have anything, nothing. That is how shameless they are. Common satellite TV they don't have. Common network they don't have. We are not a state already, but we already have our satellite TV.
So since all these years we've been under them, it has been a wasted year.
Exactly. That is why our people pay a lot of money to watch. You pay
And
a
you
lot of money to watch because
they
they collect it from others.
If it's not a wasted years, can anybody tell me one thing? One thing Nigeria can boast of in conquering into the so-called citizens. Ask anybody, tell me one thing that is common man benefiting from Nigeria. Just mention one thing, common man benefit that is functioning. Any infrastructure that is functioning for common man.
Exactly.
Name one.
Nigeria is an illusion, and it has been illusion, and it will remain illusion for everybody.
against humanity.
Fake.
Those kind against humanity that need to be dismantled. And anybody supporting Nigeria is evil, gross evil human being.
Exactly.
You know, like, okay? I am speaking it loudly because that is why our people are all over the country suffering, subjecting our people into sundry criminality, destroying our women. You know? So Nigeria is evil. Anybody telling you to sustain Nigeria is your worst evil person. You don't need to see devil again. The person is the devil. You don't need to look for devil again. That person is the devil. Like what you said about here, some people saying that our prime minister is pompous. Let me address that issue more because you know, criminal first of all to anybody who first of all calls somebody criminal without evidence, that person is a criminal. There is where they says I have to come and go jail. Let me tell them, our prime minister is a humble man. Considering his profile, if those people have the kind of profile our prime minister have. In European countries that don't even give our people this thing that how do you see them for you to be in that country without criminal record, serve Nigeria, finish all those things, be among the military and the military reserve, and one of the best law chamber in Finland, and a leader who is one of the policymakers that is trusted and tested, and the Biafra prime minister, and upon the achievement is humble. That's the man got infested idiot, a free and brutalistic man that will not die better. Open his mouth. Man got infested man. I said my prime minister is compost. He's a very humble man. I don't think that any of them in Nigeria have his profile and he hears something for the person.
Mazi Onyekashuku, our prime minister to we the Biafra na meek na he be meek whether they drink. But to the evil ones, now make me even talk and come out. Make it the pump out for them. Now they know anything where they like. They call like experiment.
He's too humble.
To us, our prime minister is like meek. You know, say meek. If it meek, he get a lot of energy. He get vitamin. He get everything. If you drink 1 cup of milk in the morning, even though you not eat throughout the whole day, you go get energy to work. That is what our prime minister is to us. Meek.
Exactly. He's too humble. He's a
very humble person. To me, the Biafra, to the enemy. To the enemy, now they say they purpose. Make it purpose. Now they know. The more you purpose, the more the enemy they die. The more they go they die.
Exactly. No,
okay, so Biafra Susi, you were talking about something.
Hello, my lady.
You wanted to say something?
Yes, now I'm saying something, my lady.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you. No Nigeria governor will qualify to be a getman in any government house in any country in Europe because all of them have criminal records. How can you compare? Oh my God. Anyway, they know the truth, but those people that see good, and these of them to be appreciate a man who make Biafrans proud in a foreign land, make Africa proud in a foreign land.
Not the only governor, point of correction, even their president, no Nigeria president wants to be a good man.
Exactly. Among the peers that occupy in a foreign land, Finland is the most intelligent country in Europe. To be in that country and have good records, no criminal record, everything, some 100%. Instead of to be proud of that person and try to emulate him, to praise his good, make everything to be like that. This is easy. It's easy to grow from Nigeria, serve in Nigeria, went and serve in military, become a lawyer, one of the best law chamber, become a policy maker in government, still no stand. Of you to emulate that campus and say, let God help you to their own family put together, in their own kindred put together. You can't get any man like our prime minister there. Any man that have a clean record like him abroad, in their own tribe. Let me say in the tribe of that person that said that thing. I'm a God infested idiots. I'm a evil people that see good, call good evil. They will never see good in their life. They see evil, call evil good. Evil continue to envelop them. Day and night, they can never do anything, see anything, contribute anything, achieve anything good till the earth become their shelters. Or any of them that open their mouth to insult my prime minister, the man they cannot, every African you're supposed to be proud of and support him. That is why they can never see evil. because they only see, call evil good and see good, paint evil good bad. See, I imagine the criminal dominated military that kidnapping, human slaughtering for organ harvesting, raping, looting, armed robbery, all sundry crime. Terrorist dominated military open the mouth to say they declare my prime minister wanted. This is in fact, it's really alarming. Imagine they have the temerity. We need to be addressing these people the way they are, because it's like they don't have anything obsessed. I just use my mic.
Thank you, Bazo Gachuku. Sister Stella, please give me a minute to say something, please. You know, Bazo Gachuku always point out some kind of thing, you know, that to trigger somebody. You understand? You see, these people, I don't know the kind of God or I don't know what they are made of, you know. But what they say in Igbo adage that you know, people don't really value what they have. They will never value that which they have until they lose it. You know, when our leader came out, people were castigating him. They don't know the stuff he was made of. Imagine a single man who came to open the eye of a black man. Not only Biafra, so he opened the eyes of the whole black Africa. And now some black Africa can now begin to reason with their brain. You see the likes of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, and many others that are coming up. They are now beginning to understand what the colonies have done to us, what the colonies, the damage they have done to we black Africans. To see such man that have that charisma, you don't care to hold him. I don't know. You don't want to appreciate him or to hold him. You know, to place a kind of value on him that you don't want even to allow his feet to touch the ground. You will be pampering the person, you know, praying for God to preserve such person, because he is indeed a true man of God. He prophesies, it comes to pass, he says it and it happens. Now our prime minister is there. You see somebody who came from black Africa, black in this OG. He went all the way to Finland. He served his nation. He's making laws in that country, and they are valuing what he's doing. That's why they can be able to protect him in all way around. You understand? Trying to let him understand his rights, and he's now doing it according to the law of the land and the law of international, according to the international law. You see such person, you don't want to value the person. Rather, you find a way to kill the person or to harm the person. That's what black Africa are made of, and it's happening in the zoo. Only in the zoo that they will kill somebody with vision or dream. That's why we say that zoo is a destiny killer. Zoo is a career killer. Zoo is a destiny killer. Everything you can think of is happening in the zoo. And what happened to Moscow yesterday should not be a surprise. They have their headquarters in Nigeria. So once Nigeria is divided, once Nigeria is broken up, now you can begin to break down those ISIS, because they are funded from the zoo. Nigeria terrorist governments are funding ISIS. That's why they can be able to attack West. So the moment the global world understand the need now to break up Nigeria, be better for all of us. Understand? So we Biafran can never associate ourselves with such Islamic state, such criminals in government houses. So our prime minister should be, we should hold him so dear, because that man is very, very precious. People like him is rare to find in Africa. So we Biafran that are that are opportunity to have such man, we have to hold him very, very dear to. We have to protect him with everything we have. So we pray that nothing will happen to our leader, our PM. All these people placing bounty and declare him wanted. Those people are actually the real terrorists that should be wanted. And we are. He said yesterday anyway that as they have declared that they want him, that he also is going to present his own list of people that should be on Biafran wanted list. Okay, so we don't give a damn on what they say. They are just coming to try. They're doing anything now to cover up their mess or to cover their ass. But we Biafrans, we are ready to go, and there's nothing they can do to stop us. We have a legitimate government. Biafra Republic government in exile is a legitimate government. protected under international law. So there's nothing they can do. What we have in the parliament, the ministers we have are pro. They are professionals. They are pro in their careers. They are pro in their different endeavors. So there's not this kind of urchin who doesn't even have primary school certificate that is coming to rule a nation. Imagine Tinubu, someone that went to forge a Chicago university certificate, coming to rule Nigeria. So all this nonsense must stop. We are not giving a damn of what you write. You can write your junk. After writing, you go and sit down. If you want to catch you, we come and catch you, and you cannot do anything. Don't worry. The days ahead now is very, very evil for those criminals in Biafra land. We are coming for them, and we give them a chance of their life. You understand? So all this nonsense junk they are writing is of no use. After writing, they go and sit down. Okay? So we have a legitimate government. We have a prime minister who is worthy to take us to the promised land, and he's ready to take us to the promised land. And everybody can see what he's doing from the exile. Imagine when we have a free nation, what will happen? You know. So we want to say thanks to our prime minister for taking this mantle of leadership. You know. So thank you, Master Kachuku. You said it all. Ndewo. Sister Stella, please over to you, my dear.
Thank you. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to make our own list. Our own list of all the wanted Arab Mujahid Fulani terrorists in Nigeria, because they have taken over Nigeria. Do you understand it? Arabs have taken over Nigeria. Arabs, get it right. Arabs, Fulani are Arabs. So Arabs, Mujahid, have taken over Nigeria. Since they have opened their gutter mouth and declared our PM and all the cabinet, whoever they said, and 90 wanted. Today we are going to make our own list. This one will be our space list. Later our government will make their own list. But let's make our own list. So from here, they will also make their list better. Because Shetima, who is the organizer or the head of Boko Haram in Nigeria.
We have to put it in video. We need to look for their pictures and put their pictures. This is very serious. These people that they are better when they can that. Musa is wanted to be declared wanted. Musa is to be declared wanted, and all those military, all those terrorist militaries, and their gentlemen, all of them to be declared wanted. What kind of rubbish is that? These people, okay, they should tell me one Nigerian governor or Nigerian senator or politician that qualify to be an ordinary get man in a government house in any country in Europe. As long as I know, all of them have criminal record. None of them qualify to be. Let alone being a policymaker. How can they come and begin to see somebody fighting for his people? Because of their criminality, and they will saying it, so media will be writing that garbage. These people, we need to be. Is this okay anyway? They don't know how angry we are, because I know even that Nigerian military is afraid of death more than me. We're going to teach them lesson.
Okay, so like I was saying, Arabs, Mujahid, have taken over Nigeria and all the indigenous places and lands. And since they have the guts to declare Biafra government wanted, they're even a fool. They don't even know which one to declare. How can they declare a whole? Because when you're saying that Simon, a prime minister of Biafra government, you are declaring him wanted. Do you know what it means? That you are declaring the whole Biafra people wanted. And in fact, you have been killing us because you have been wanting us all this while. Now you have made it open. And because of that, we are also going to make a list here today for all the Arab Mujahid in Nigeria. All their heads, we are going to declare you wanted today. So we are going to make a list. One is Shetima. Shetima, you are hereby declared wanted. Shetima, Arab Mujahid in Nigeria, is declared wanted. Another one is Gumi. Gumi, you have been declared wanted. Another one is Sultan of Sokoto. Sultan of Sokoto, you have declared war. Another one. Oh yeah, people give me names. So
The dead
we're here to
Buhari. What is his name? The one that represents him.
What's his name again?
The one that
one, maybe he has even, maybe that one has even run away already.
the one that but we declare unwanted now. The one that wear Buhari face.
His name is Yusuf.
Yusuf
From Niger.
From Niger. We've not heard about from him anymore. Maybe he you know, they will use you and buy you. Maybe they don't buy him.
You know that mask, to maintain that mask is very, very expensive. So they don't have money to be, because that mask is a human bill. Now you go wear it, you know how much to maintain it. So they know they get the money again from the zoological. Since Biafra have started don't start to pursue the commot. I started driving them away. They know they get money to maintain that mask again. So you know, you will not see him again often.
Okay, so Yusuf, you are hereby declared wanted. Mr. Snow, sir, you have the mic.
Wife.
I salute
Buhari
all
wife.
the ministers in the house. Good morning. Hold on, Sissy. I salute all the ministers in the house. Mr. Snow, I salute you. Ugo 247, I salute you. All the ministers. Christopher, I salute you. Our FBI, I salute you. I salute you. Okay, so Mr. Snow, you have the mic, sir.
Stella, good morning. Now, the Bayada Adara Hazula. Emeka, I greet you. Maz Ugo 247. Okay, world greatest. I greet you all. First of all, don't worry if I enjoy point out so that we just correct something from onset. Nigerian terrorist army should tell us who declared our brothers and sisters that they killed in old Delta State wanted before they were killed. Whether or not you are declared wanted in the jungle, you are wanted. We don't live in the jungle. And those who are in the jungle, they're coming after you, you can't even stand. If you look at our defense post, you will see at the end of the post, they let you know, saying, and you people couldn't even stand. You ran away, you know, and you're coming to open your mouth that you declared some people wanted. Anyway, there is this analysis that I've been thinking. There's a way I've analyzed how these sabos are going to go away. Even the ones in old Delta states, the oil saboteurs and the political saboteurs in the core east, all of them, this is how they're going to go away. At some point, the zoo, just like I told Peter Obi, the zoo, who they are romancing with, will come after them. Those of them that would want to stand the shame will run back. Now, when they run back, the law of Biafra will deal with them. But those ones that remain adamant in their stupidity and shame, those people, that jungle will kill them. They will buy them. And the reason why they are going to buy them is very simple. In order to protect the information that these people have, because all those information is when we are presenting our pictures and our videos to the heinous crimes these people have committed. That is when the world will be begging us to leave these people. Maka I got Akwandi Zoo. I got Zoo. Zoo. or Ebereme Merezu. I'm being honest with you guys. If this, unless they release our leader and just simply let us go. If they want to do their unquechiri, you see how the prime minister is on ground taking them. That is, these people are receiving heat more than they will ever expect in their life. You see that thing they did? They will never ever think about it again. After dealing with them this time, when they remember what happened to them after this very incident, they will not do it again. But coming to what the prime minister was pointing at the town hall, if you look at everything he said, it still bounces back on the fact that the Biafran people have consistently shown extra support, which is making him achieve all these things that he's achieving. Man, I want Bundu Timpu. People are beginning to hear our news. Retweet your brother's tweet, retweet your sister's tweet. Anywhere you see it, you retweet it. Let the world know what is going on, whichever way you can. But at the end of the day, onwe every time when I talk about this fund, I ask all those who are not contributing at all. We are not begging the millions of Biafrans living all over the world right now to be coming to our fundraising. If you don't want to come, don't come. But you see your liberation tax. It is a duty that you need to pay. And we are sounding it as a warning now, and people are not listening. You come across these conversations and you hear things like this going on. Don't think that we're saying it because we're begging for money. Because with or without this money, I can assure you that Biafra will come. You see these people you see here, Sister Stella, Ugo 247, Abarawa, Emeka, all these people you see here, we are going to bring Biafra. Otunwa Mwanya, everybody, Eunice, all of us are going to bring Biafra. So, ihe anyị na-ekwu now, because eme ngwa ngwa ka emeghere ọdachi. We are begging you guys now to give us your little $5 a week or a month, as much as you can do. As far as Igbo and Biafran, it does not matter whichever side of Biafra you think you come from. It is Biafra first. As long as you are a Biafran, you fall within the 40 states of Biafra. Please, it is paramount that you pay your liberation tax. Kaime for so. Obumakimia, I get me, but we just want to do it fast. Dalun everybody. Unu get twice we analyze it to these people get where bias here. That is how they are going to go away. Ndintike, their cousins Hana romance now will take them out. Then Ndinke Gabia when they come, I know that we have the perfect law to deal with them. Dalun my people. Emeka, I greet you. Emeka, I will message you later because I beg respond to me, oh. Dalun, oh.
Mr. Snow, I know maka ndị Arab Mujahid. And I declare. So can you talk declare? Give us a name?
As long as it's
So far,
Arab
with the Shetima, Gumi, Sultan of Sokoto, Yusuf.
Sultan of Sokoto, ndị a niile bụ ndị anyị ga-ejidesi ndị a niile wee mee exchange. Exchange little warriors eji. For me actually, ihe ọbụla ya na Shetima dị related. Ma ndị governor Kano State, anything there around there, you just go. That is how I see Poko ha one place. Tinyelefa Otapia, onye ọbụla wa there. I don't. Why are you declaring them wanted? We don't negotiate with terrorists. You declare somebody wanted, you catch the person, then you call Abi. I do not negotiate with terrorists. I will never negotiate with terrorists. And not after all they have done to our people. There is no way we are going to ever negotiate with terrorists. Because as long as Ozimona, I believe that this generation, the path we are setting, will ensure that no Obuna, before you harm a Biafran, be you the president of any place, as long as we know that this Biafran is in your possession and you harm this Biafran, you will pay for it. That is the nation that I want. Where I live, that is the way they were built. America was built in such a way that if you hurt an American, they will come anywhere and get. Then they have shown us. They've come to Sambisa Forest to pick their. Did they not do it? They came and took their person that was kidnapped. That is the Biafra. I want a Biafra that is better than that. So I will never negotiate with terrorists. I don't need them wanted. I need them all gone. And they will. Is either how is they will only told them we will make sure we sack them from Africa. These people will not have a place to because once Biafra wakes up, every other indigenous nation will wake up. And then you will realize that India are the one very, very little in all these countries that they are causing mayhem. All these places that are causing mayhem, they are just in very, very little chunks. But by the time Biafra shows its example to the rest of Africa, ihe ga-afụ a situation where ọ dịka emepego onye ọbụla anya, and then ejidezie Fulani everywhere ha na-ezuzu apịa ha etie ha mpete. That is how they are going to vanish. It's a more Biafra ga-eje chụgharịba ha everywhere. No, we show others that it is very possible, then they take action. That is why we are pace setters. We set the pace and others follow. I will never negotiate with terrorists in them. So in Kemuaba, I need all of them gone. And what on your need they wanted? Again.
Okay, so you have declared all of them wanted. Thank you, Snow. Can we go to who's next? Mazi Chidera, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, but I'm a little bit distracted. Sorry, I'll be with you in a short time.
Okay. Henry, you have the mic.
Sister Stella.
Ma.
You wanted to ask me question before Mazi.
Yeah, I wanted to
my sister Sisu, my sister Sisu Warrior.
Yes.
My sister Sisu Warrior, I have missed you so much. You're welcome. It's good to hear your voice.
Thank you very much.
It's good to hear your voice in there. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. I miss every one of you. Yes, Sister Stella.
Go on, give me a name.
Hello.
Me, I know they give name. I want to point out. You know what will they do for restaurants? If you want to go catfish, if you want to eat catfish for restaurants, those people that for the sell live catfish. So now waiting me one now waiting them my mind be that, and you will point at key. You will point. Just point the one where you want. They will cook out for you. That is what if they don't take their leg or mouth for Biafra, that is what is going to happen to all of them. Thank you very much.
Okay, so who's next? Onyeka Chukwu, you have the mic, sir.
Yes, my lady. Thank you once again. All protocol observed, Luli. Our minister say yes. We are not We not negotiate with them now. You know, when you declare them, you get them, you send them to judgment. No, we not get the power to judge. We send them to their God so that they go judge them. At least they need the 75 virgin. You go facilitate their journey to 75 virgin. So that is all we do. We don't know how to judge. We don't know how to negotiate. We only send them to judgment. So you see,
Oh yes, my brother, we are doing them a favor. Thank you very much. We are doing them a very big favor. Who doesn't need a virgin? A warrior for that matter.
that is it to highlights on Prime Minister's town hall speech. You see, our PM, our PM is talking Adu. Our PM is the first ever jack of all trade and master of all I ever seen. Since I became adult, what I'm hearing is jack of all trade, master of none. Jack of all trade. He is the first ever jack of all trade and master of all. You see, I want to like people give honor. When somebody do something he couldn't do, you praise that person. You praise the person. This one is not an exaggeration. It's something that I believe even the zoo, they're envious of it. And why Nigerians will never, some of them will never see good is that they see good, they try to cast aspersion on good something that is good, something that jealousy, envy is different from jealousy. You can envy something, you can envy somebody's greatness, but jealousy is bad. So they're jealous and hatred. They cast aspersion on something something that they know that they can't even in their millions of years the generation can't even achieve something like that. That is why some of them can never see evil. Some of them the earth become their shelter. They will never see good. They never see anything good. The evil will become in fact if we call the breeze that will follow, they become the water they drink. Then they will see good thing. That day the earth will become their shelter. These people are not anybody call himself in Nigeria that is standing on our way. That person is the devil. That you need to be. Hey, so my people, we have suffered a lot in this contraption, and the way we are talking. If you are a stranger in this platform, you don't know where we are coming from. Please go and verify where we are coming from. And I believe you that may say, he cannot endure 50% of what we have endured in our land. Yes. We did not deserve it because our father did not do it to anyone. We did not deserve it. Just evil and hatred. Anybody opening mouth and talking trash against our prime minister. You see, our prime minister, that is speech. He said one thing again. He said again that interests me there is that our currency that is now acceptable in China. You can use it to transact in China, to buy goods in China. Not only China, other countries that accept crypto, So it's really a very good development for our people, those who are doing online business. Like some of our people who are into content creators, that doing online transaction in other countries. Even the zoo self, the zoo, they will benefit. They will benefit because some of them their currency become mawu. Our currency now is bigger than dollar, so the vest is for their own interest. They invest their own interest, and that is one of the best thing our prime minister did for the people. Everything coming in the right time, everything coming, at the right time. And those who take the advantage of this good achievement by this great man of our generation, they will benefit. But those who are still sitting and trying to pretend. What makes a man is when you criticize somebody and you see that man you're criticizing that actually doing something great. You come and acknowledge, you are criticizing this person wrongly. He's doing great, and acknowledge that and support the person. That is what makes you a man. But weak men and cowards are those who will see the truth, but ego, arrogance and ignorance is the worst of arrogance. The worst of arrogance and ignorance. Somebody is ignorant and is still being arrogant there. So when they see that this person is doing right, instead of them to acknowledge that good thing, they will twist it. That is why Nigerians, those who call it Nigeria, they can never see anything good in their life. And anybody who is against Biafra, who is seeing all this evil, the government, Britain and Fulani-led Nigerian government have meted against Biafran people, and they support it for a self-interest. That evil will follow you and your children. The one Gowon brought to their people cannot show you people lesson. The evil Gowon brought to his people and show you people lesson. Any indigenous person, any tribe that is against Biafran, that's supporting the evil happening against Biafran, evil will not just follow you, but your children and unborn children. Go and mark it somewhere. That is karma. Karma is what you sow, you will reap. That is the simple meaning of karma. What you plant, you harvest. Yes, when it grow, you reap. And one thing about it is that some of the things when you plant it small, you will grow and the germinate will become many. So some your evil, instead of your evil will reduce, he will increase. The level of evil you give to the world, instead you receive lesser, you receive higher. Because some crops where you plant it, when it germinate and grow, it's bigger than what you gave to the land. So that is it. It can never reduce, but it may be equal or it's bigger than what you give. So the evil you have supported against Biafran people, or for your selfish interest. Let me tell you something. Fulani, one thing about Fulani is sensible. That's why whenever they want to do all this evil, they use the infiltrated bloods or the Fulef from Uduwa land or from Biafra land, use them to do the evil because they know that all these things have repercussion. You know, they have negative reward. All the evil they have the reward. So they front this Fulef using them. Using the Fulani know about, they know what I'm going to say. They know that nobody who come do evil against Biafran people that will go unpunished. Their own is coming. A time is coming in Africa as a whole. Fulani will not be able to walk alone on the street. They will not be able to walk alone on the street. Time is coming. Their life will be so cheap. The way they have made other people's life cheap. You think after killing people in the middle belt, killing them, taking over their land, put them to the IBD camp, killing their children, raping the women, killing them, you think, oh, tomorrow their own children will enjoy. No, it doesn't happen like that. Your children will suffer. You will suffer. Your children will suffer. The time is coming. The money you have cannot solve it. Rufai, all of you, Lamido, Laminusi, Asabana Sokoto, Chetima, all of you evil candidates. Gumi is there talking. Gumi, they kidnap people. They kidnap. Give Gumi 800,000. He says it's only for transport. That they should go and tell government to bring 500 million. You know, they tell him that they don't have. He said, what is their business? How can that kind of person will be going free, walking freely, and you hold my leader, Mazin Khan? You see, after you support this, you think that you people will see good. You call yourself a Duduwa person, you call yourself a middle belt person, you call yourself a Biafran person, you call yourself into a person, you're supporting this evil. You think that you will see good? Learn from the past mistakes to avoid the future one. All you Nigerian journalists, catch and report journalists that refuse to learn from those who have told that part before you. You refuse to learn. The person that led that contraption that you're working for, that is led as number one, go on. What he brought to his people is not enough for you to learn lesson. Some of you, that money think you are accumulating, you will not live to eat it. Your own will be the day, your happiest day. The earth will become your shelter. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you there?
Yeah, thank you, Onyeka
Okay.
Chukwu. Can you hear my voice? Thank you. It's even sometimes I
Go
pity
ahead.
the houses anyway. If they can begin now to identify themselves, we make a way to be able to identify themselves. Because, like you said, payback time is coming. It's coming for all these Fulanese, Mujahid in the north. Payback time is coming, and it's here. It's just right about the corner. Houses, I don't know what you will do to run away from this. You know, it's coming because to a normal Biafran, if you see Fulani, you see Hausa, they're all the same to us. Identify yourselves, though, Hausas, because these Fulanis, they have shown us pepper, and we are coming for our revenge. Yeah, so because since from 1967 till now, Fulani Islamic Nigeria Jihadist Army, government have killed well over 12 million Biafrans. And we won't let go. We won't let go. So, Hausas, better push them out. We are coming for them, just like they've been killing us. They are with us here in our land already killing. We will fight them until we push them out. And we will come for them in Hausa land, wherever they are. We will get them. So, Hausas, differentiate yourself, demarcate yourselves from Fulani. Fulani are not Hausas. Hausas are not Fulanis. Payback time is coming. Fulani have spoiled Hausa. So I don't know how you guys, you Hausas, will do it. Because we Biafrans, when we see Hausa, it's like a Fulani. When we see Fulani, it's like Hausa. Identify yourselves. Know how you demarcate yourselves. Or rather, now this is the opportunity. Now we are fighting them. Fight them too, Hausas. Fight the Fulanis amongst you. Send them back to Futajalon where they came from. Because since they came into your lives, they have dealt with you guys also. So they have been turning you guys, washing your brainwashing you people against us. And you have hated us for no just reason, for no just cause. I hope this scale is falling off your eyes now. That your real enemy is the Fulanese living amongst you, living with you. You have gotten married to even, eating in the same plate with. They are the devils. They are the snakes. They are your enemies, and not the Igbos, not the Biafrans. We are coming for them all. Identify yourselves. Demarcate yourselves from them. If not, when we see you, you are Fulani to us. So I want to appreciate you, my brother Mazi. Okay, so we go back to our PM's speech.
UN, what is it? Have you contacted anybody? Which firm is working for you? Do you have a lobby firm? Do you have a consultancy firm? My fellow Biafrans, everything is step by step. We are not doing what other people did. They have done it for many, many years, and there is no result. And we cannot do like them. So we change pattern. We are changing pattern to get a different result. So today, I am promising you, in the next few weeks to few months, we are going to have recognition from one country in Africa. And that is going to be the beginning.
Hold on. We are going to have a recognition from one country in Africa. Hey, that's a good news. A bombshell. Mazi Chidera, who do you think can be number one recognition in Africa? Because I don't know. But
You don't need to mention anything to my lady. That is not necessary, my lady.
oh,
It's not necessary.
okay, it's not necessary. Okay, we
Yeah,
go
not
on.
necessary. Yeah.
Of the recognition before the declaration of Biafra, we will have many countries that have recognized this government.
He said,
I want you to go and mark today's date. Everything I have said will come to pass.
He said,
so mark this date and mark what I'm saying. The promise I'm making to you in the United States today is that in my next visit, remember that I'm going to be making this visit every 2 weeks. I don't know what we have agreed to be updating all of you what is happening. It are 2 weeks. So our progress is not 1 month, it's not 3 months. I want it like yesterday.
wow.
And each time I come here, we'll make sure within that 2 weeks or so that we have achieved the promise I made to you. So like I said,
wow,
the digital satellite, the satellite TV, satellite radio will be very up and running in my next visit.
Amen.
And of course, all of you will see it when it happens. Then the next thing I'm
Okay, sorry.
there are a lot of updates which all of you are focusing and following. on social media, but I want to say the one that I know is very, very important and very imperative. Again, is that now that we have captured Europe, because the report today and yesterday have captured the Nordic country, we are going to focus now in capturing Asia, Arab country, Gulf countries, and all that.
So capturing, like, they are now knowing us, you know, they are now hearing about Biafra. That's what it means. We're capturing. You understand? It's not like we're at war with them. No, what it means is that Africa have now heard about Biafra and all the developments. You know, Nigeria also, they are hearing they're also feeling it too. You know, Europe also are hearing. You know, and what is left is Asia. I said next time we are going to Asia. Yeah, you have the mic, sir. God's will. You have the mic, sir.
Okay. Good morning from here. I greet and salute everyone. Sister Stella, you are doing a wonderful job. May God strengthen you. I have Maze Chidera. That is my namesake. I give a wonderful salute. I have Biafra warrior. Wow, it's been a long time, ma'am. You have my regard from here. I salute everyone. Our minister, Mazugo, I salute you. Sir Williams, I salute you. Augustine, I salute you. Emeka, Frank, I salute everyone. It's my pleasure being in the space today, and I have been listening attentively. You see, I want to emphasize quickly on what our sister Stella is saying about capturing. Capturing is official recognition. That is it. You know, and I want us, there is an important point I want us to look at here. You know, I started following our Prime Minister immediately they kidnap our. I have been following him even before they kidnap our leader. But immediately they kidnap our leader, the day I just listened to Radio Biafra, I heard their discussion. That is after they kidnapped Mazin and Kalo. That community radio, even till today, I have never, it's still my phone, I have never turned it on to pay attention of the, I just, you know, this thing is common sense. And sometimes why I see people beating about the bush in the nature here, I come to realize that common sense is not actually common to some extent. But looking, just listening, it didn't take me up to 5 minutes. Hearing my chica, Onyoshi or what, I just, or whatever they are. Within 5 minutes, my spirit have already told me that this was, in fact, either they know what happened to our leader or they are not for this struggle any longer. I left. I was now following our Prime Minister on YouTube. You remember those days we used to be on YouTube, it was broadcasting. I was following, even if you look at my very profile picture, Mazin Nandekalo, that Mazin Nandekalo picture, I changed that picture the very day our Prime Minister came out on YouTube that he heard that they kidnapped our leader. He said, everybody on Twitter, anywhere, on WhatsApp, change your profile picture to Mazin Nandekalo picture. It was that day, that same day, I changed it, even to date. He said, we change it, it's a way of creating awareness. I changed it on Twitter even to today, and I say I'm not going to remove it until our reader is out. That is, I have been following our Prime Minister, and the work, I want us to understand something. You see, the work, the role that this Twitter has played there, in fact, is awesome. Before you know it, they block our Prime Minister start having issue with his YouTube, Facebook account. Just they came with all attack, even with WhatsApp, the same thing. See, it was only on this Twitter. Everybody now, he call on us. He say, "Oh yeah, begin to open Twitter account." Everybody, I want us to understand that each time we host space here, we should not forget the role, the impact that this Twitter, that our Prime Minister now is proud to hit his chest and say, we have captured the European. We should know that in this Twitter. Because in Twitter, there is no, it's here you meet personalities. And whatever they say in Twitter, and that is why we should not look down on the very role that this Twitter is playing. Each tweet of our Prime Minister, each tweet of any of the media team member goes a long way, and we must retweet and respond to it. Because imagine when they shut us down. Even because of us, Nigeria had to ban Twitter. It was because of Biafra and this struggle. They banned Twitter. After banning Twitter, I read they lost about how many? About 7 trillion or 1 point something trillion dollars. When they have to see that, in fact, there is no way. I don't know how we are going to stop these people. If we try to stop them, in fact, we are on a losing side. We start to follow them, we are on a losing side. You see, they became confused, and this Twitter, when we now came back to this Twitter, it was through this Twitter. Now our Prime Minister was, as he was tweeting, we are in fact following him bomber to bomber. We should also understand the very rule of this Twitter, and even like Mazugo, Rafael, our ministers, they also hold live program on YouTube. This is the very, and we must not also overlook it. We should engage it all the time. This very Twitter, we should engage it, because anything said on Twitter, you see, whenever any president or any celebrity comes to Twitter and tweet and say, this happened. In fact, you see, it was, if you look at CNN, BBC, they take quote from Twitter, no other social media except from Twitter, because the very handle of any personality on Twitter is recognized. And I encourage every one of us on Twitter, we should stay put, we should follow it. Thank God for the coming of Elon Musk picking up from Twitter, giving a free speech to everybody now. Now you are not limited. You can condemn evil, say it however it is. And it's not like Facebook and the other social media platforms that have compromised their very stand. You see, my brethren, I want you to understand that these people, no matter what they do, you see, God is on our side. If they like, what you see, in the sense that if they cannot, if it's possible for them to say, oh yeah, close Twitter so that these people cannot, but it's not possible. Look at it. You see, the evil one, you see, the evil, most of the things we are fighting is the evil in this world, the darkness in this world is not all about Fulani and all that. It's beyond the physical battle. Look at the case of Israel. Look at even Donald Trump. They have to shut down his Twitter account, if not for the coming of Elon Musk. All these things are the things we should also understand, that we fight the battle both physical and spiritual. There are forces that are against what we are doing. And if Fulani has chosen to be an instrument to this very struggle, I pity them. You know, let me copy from the president, the prime minister of Israel, Netanyahu. Netanyahu is an Igbo name. He said that this is the time for war. It is written, there is time for everything, according to the book of Ecclesiastes. And this is the time for war. And forget about what Fulani are doing, trying to stop us. Man, they know what they are doing now is that at least let's just try our last strength, because they know that they cannot stop us. They cannot stop us. And they know that judgment is coming. Israel is against them, is there. Is there. You understand it? So we should not in any way try to become biased over their threats, over the whatever they place on our that did they not place it on Mazin Nandekanu. Mazin Nandekanu is in their custody. Let them kill him now. Let them kill him. Oh, he's our prime minister they want now. Even if they lay hand on him, they can do nothing. Let's not mind all those empty threats. It's an empty threat. They know they know who we are. We surround the whole world. And anywhere they want it, we will give them. But this time, let them wait for their very decent reward. Because a day of reckoning is coming. And if you are anyone supporting them, or keep sitting on the fence, I pity you, because una go collect, as our prime minister said, una go collect water. I leave my mic from here.
Thank you. Thank you. Mazi Chidera, co-host, you have the mic. Your hand is up.
Yeah. Thank you, Sister Stella. Mazi Goswell, thank you for that wonderful submission. You see, one thing and the reason why we always try to, give justice to what the junk that the useless Nigerian media are saying is because, you see, in Nigeria, it has become a norms or a tradition that people from that part of the world doesn't reason. They don't have any sense of reasoning, because they always believe in what the zoo pushes out through their gutter media. So it is also our duty also to break it down for the layman understanding, for the people in that area to begin to reason, so that they will not think that because they have issued their wanted list, oh, that Biafran are going to capitulate, just like the way they went to the camp of the ESN. They claimed they invaded there, but our prime minister said you should go back there again and make some videos. That's how we roll, by giving justice to every single thing that they do, so that the people from all that part of the world, we see clearly that there's nothing these people can do. They are not holding any water. You understand? They have lost virtually everything. We are now on top of the gear. We are in charge. The Biafran Republic government in exile is in charge of the whole old Eastern region, and they know it, but they will just try to play their last card. You understand? But after playing their last card, they will go back and sit down. Then when they go back to their rooms, they will begin to cry. They will be shedding tears. They will have quantums of a handkerchief to wipe their tears. That is where we are going to. And for our people back home to also understand that these people, we always try to brainwash them, just like the way they have been doing that since time immemorial. They refuse to give you light so that you will not be able to get charge your phone. They will refuse to give you standard network so that you cannot be able to go through the internet to read and educate yourself. They find every single thing in order to subjugate us or to subdue us. But you see, we as a Biafran, there's the kind of energy that God put in us, that we in our nature we abhor nonsense. If you are an average Biafran, there's a level of reasoning that God has imparted into you. So that's why most of us can be able to decode, at least now that our leader Mazdam have opened clearly our eyes and washed out those Nigerian dust and those useless thinking or mentality from the zoo. we can now begin to reason, and we can now begin to, you know, compete with the outside world. You see the kind of, you know, ministers we have, people of high quality, unlike the zoo where you see a cattle rearer becoming a minister of information. You see an Alabajeri becoming a minister of aviation, or all useless ministers. But you see in Biafra government, everybody there is a pro in what he's doing. He's pro in his or her career. He's pro in all ramifications. Okay, so Biafra should understand that Nigeria hold no water. They don't have any water. They don't have any weight. Okay, after issuing out their wanted list, they will go back to their rooms and begin to cry. Okay, our Biafran Liberation Army is there doing the needful. Okay, so that's where we are going to. I hit my mark. Yes, I'm distracted. They won't.
My lady, are you there?
Can somebody hear me? Okay, Mazi, you can continue, please.
Reg Free. Go. After Reg Free, then we'll go.
Okay.
You take the mic.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother. I hope I'm coming out loud and clear. Am I coming out?
Yes, you're coming out.
All right. Thank you very much. Good afternoon from my location, Biafrans. And thank you very much for the great job. First, to say give respect to whom honor is due. I want to use the opportunity to acknowledge and to send my greetings and my respect, my honor to my leader in the person of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the people's leader, as well as my prime minister, the people's prime minister, Simon Ekpa, the Biafran prime minister, as well as the Biafra Defense Forces, BDF, or every personnel of the Biafra Liberation Army, Resistance Fighter, Biafra Navy, what have you, every arm-bearing force that is defending motherland. I send my greetings to them, and I want to say we appreciate everything.
Regent Free, please, a minute, please. Sister Biafra Sister Warrior, please, can you mute your mic, please? There's a discussion from your end. You can continue, sir.
All right, can I continue now?
Yeah, you can go ahead. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. So, my greetings to these great people. Like I've always said, you will forever be remembered. And I want you to know that when Biafra independence has been restored, yes. So, I need you to understand that these people's birthday could be celebrated for up to a week, 2 weeks, even up to a month. That goes to you, that is defending motherland as a Biafra Liberation Army resistance fighter. That goes to you, the contributor. You know, the people that are financing this program. Don't even be surprised that some of us that come once in a while to speak too, we will also be remembered for the road that we play. We might not have the money to give, you understand? So I want to tell you that every one of us should keep on doing what we are doing to get our people free, because we have suffered all our lives, and we cannot continue to suffer. Talking about listing of bringing out the list of terrorists and stuff like that, you know, it's not a new thing. Like we all know about Mandela, that is well celebrated today. We know how long Mandela was called a terrorist, even by the so-called United States of America. You understand? And United States of America and Britain, as well as even the NATO, they are not free from all the terrorism that are happening in the world today. They are the major sponsors of the terrorists that are happening in the world today. You understand? They sponsor this terrorism behind closed door, only for them to see that, how long can you just give me some time? Only for them to pop up and be condemning them. whereas they are the sponsors of the terrorism. You understand? So talking about Nigeria bringing out the name of a terrorist. Who is a terrorist in the first place? Who is Hamas? Who is Hamas leader? A nation that can identify with the leaders of Hamas that has killed innocent children and women, people that did not commit any offense. They were just on their own. They were invaded by this Hamas and they were slaughtered, killed in their numbers, killed in their thousands. These are the friends of Nigeria. This one, Abiona no Washam, he came to Nigeria alive now, and he was aired. He was given a chance to speak on national TV. I think that was TVC. TVC or Arise, I don't know. One of these are criminal journalists they call Shehu that was interviewing the man. You understand? So which terrorist is more than this? So sometimes it's very laughable when you see terrorists coming to list another person that is fighting to preserve his life, to defend his life, another person that is fighting so that their children and their women are not killed, are terrorists. Sometimes it's very laughable how you see them come up that they are listing the name of terrorists. Who is a terrorist? They are the real terrorists. America, Britain, they are major sponsors of terrorists. They are major sponsors of terrorism. Why are they sponsoring this terrorism in secret? Because they want to conquer people's land. They want to conquer people's resources, natural resources. This is why they go in closed door to sponsor terrorism, only for them to come up in the open to condemn it. No! US, especially this present administration of criminal and corrupt Joe Biden, God has punished. It's a major sponsor of terrorism. I'm telling you. You get? And history will never be kind to this pig they call Joe Biden. You understand? Because of his role in sponsoring terrorism all over the world. You understand? History will never be kind to him and his generation. You get? So sometimes when you see terrorists bringing out the name of terrorist list, you begin to laugh. How can Nigeria justify themselves that they are not part of terrorism if they can host one of the top leaders of Hamas, a terrorist group? With boldness, they put him on air to speak. You understand? So why are you looking for terrorists when you have seen the terrorists show themselves in the public? Look at Gumi, who go to the forest, negotiate. In fact, he is the spokesperson of the terrorists. What has been done to him? Gumi rules with the government of Nigeria. He's one of their right-hand man. You get? So why should such a government who is so corrupt, who is sponsoring terrorism, who is terror itself, come up to say it's listing the name of terrorists? It's very, very laughable. May God help us. Let me proceed to another another angle. I also read in this topic, register for your free will. Please. Okay, just give me a solution. So how can we that are in Nigeria register for this ID card, this Biafra ID card? Is it possible? And this e-voting of a thing. After I voted by own, use my friends' phones to vote for them, I could not vote another. Please, I could not even vote again. You understand? So at least some people promised that they were going to send me a link like a university or register and stuff like that, but up to date, nothing has been done. So because we still have a lot of people on ground that need to vote. You understand? So if something like that can help us to vote, many of our people is sent to us. So it's up to us to get their details and their pictures and help them to vote, because most of them, they are in the village. Most of them say they don't have access to Android phone.
Can I?
I can hear you.
Want to answer?
Please wait.
Okay, answer him.
Yeah.
Go ahead, my lady.
Concerning the voting, there was a link that was created for the people in homeland it was supposed to be made for some group of people, but somebody share it out. That link is very, very delicate. So they block it. So people in Homeland doesn't have link for assisting people to vote. You in Homeland, what you will be doing, Prime Minister share some people's number. There is a group that they created. They put people are in that group that are assisting people in Homeland to vote. What you people in Homeland will be doing is to collect the data, the name of the people, capture them with your phone. Then under their picture, write their information and send it to one of those numbers that our Prime Minister shared. There is no link that is shared for people in Homeland to be assisting people to vote because it's too delicate. The first time they try it, somebody mistakenly shared it, and everybody was having that link, and that link it can cause something, so they block it. So that link is not functioning again.
Can you hear me, Sister Biafra Siso Warrior? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay. Region Free, can you hear me too?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. I would try to explain a little thing for you so you get it straight. Considering your first question of people in the homeland registering for ID. People in the homeland are not, required to register for ID. They are not going to be issuing ID for now. They can only register their data to the server. Okay. Then on the issue of self-referendum voting, I will ask you which state you fall in and the capacity you have. Then, if you have capacity of people you can register, then just send me hi through my X handle here. Then after this space, I will incorporate you with the volunteers on the homeland for people who are registering people. So you get the details from there. Okay, that's it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, Mazi Shidera, I am part of that group, the volunteer that are helping people. I'm the admin of that group.
I can't hear Sister Warren.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Just what you want to do here, just reach out free. You can just do what I instructed you to do. Then
No
we see
problem.
what.
Noted. Okay.
Master,
So,
do you have something to say? Reg Afrique, do you still have something to say?
yes, I just want to round up.
Please, what's going on here? There's a lot of noise. Rage, can you mute your mic, please? Mute.
Okay,
when you're not speaking, you mute so the others can hear. Mute is not showing. Or is it showing from you people's side because his mic is still on?
The noise is coming from a Regia, and I think Sister Biafra is trying to.
No, I am muted. The noise is not.
I've muted my phone. I've muted my.
Okay, so everybody hold on, because you guys are passing information across yourselves and you're not getting it. Now, Biafra Susi Warrior here is the person that will help you to register because he is admin of the numbers that you will call that will help you to register. So he is like what do you call him? People that register. She's here with you. So you write to her so that Biafra Susi writes to him so that you guys will communicate. You understand what I'm saying now? Mazi Chidera, do you understand?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
I was actually trying to make it easier because if we have capacity of people, like he has, capacity that people he can register in the homeland, people from the rural area he can register. Then he should reach out to me. Then I will discuss with the database homeland. Then from there we know what to do. If we
easier. Government brought out all the numbers.
No. Of people, somebody that have capacity of people he can vote from the rural area. Understand? So he understand what I'm saying.
I've finished my information. Okay, so we are good. Should we go on? Because Reggie, do you now understand what you're supposed to do? Because that's the most
Of course, I do understand, but
okay. Thank you, sir.
Sisu Warrior should try to kind of, because I don't really have a link up to her, but I think I have a link up to Ukodi number. You understand? So it's easier for me from Ukodi number if a link can be forwarded to me, or probably I send to Ukodi number.
Just touch Biafra Susi's head, and then you write
Oh,
to her. That's all.
okay, all right, no problem. I will do that. So once again, I want to say, for me to sign out, let me just say thank you for the great work that you are doing. And you know, I've always said it that propaganda do not really win war. You understand? But when people begin to do what they need to do, the needful, that is what win war. So if the part Nigeria is choosing is to do propaganda, let's leave it for them. They should go on with it. That will not stop us from getting our freedom. And I need to make them understand that Nigeria has been rejected, honestly speaking, because some of us who were once Nigerians and were very hardcore Nigerians and stuff like that, and we're hoping for better life, but all our lives, nothing changed. So everybody's fed up. Everybody's fed up of Nigeria. You understand? So they cannot stop the people that want to be free. So they bring this kind of nomadic kind of lifestyle to us. We live. So the leader, look at the crops of leaders they have been having for ages, except few of them. You understand? They have this nomadic mindset, and this is the mentality they live with in the zoo. You understand? So we cannot keep living like that. We are innovative. We want a better life and stuff like that. So once again, I want to say a very big thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak, and good day to all of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Excuse me, Sister Stella. Rage and Fury, are you hearing me now? I think Rage and Fury is not hearing me. Just Sister Stella, tell him that I just leave my number.
I can hear you. I can hear you. I muted actually. I actually muted.
Before you were not hearing me. Okay, I just dropped my number on that group on your DM. So contact me from there. We will take it up from there. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, we go back to our PM speech, ladies and gentlemen.
And in the next few days,
Sister Stella, I want to use for this opportunity to greet you now. I want to leave. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. I need to open my home office. I don't have Farish. Thank you very much. God
Good
bless
job.
you all.
Well done for the job you're doing.
You're welcome.
God bless
Bye,
you. Thank you. Bye, sis. Okay.
In the Gulf countries. Believe me, mark my word, everything I said will come to pass. In the next few days, we will hit the Gulf countries, and Biafra will be in top news in the Gulf countries. So, coming to the defense, we asked Biafrans to give us locations where the terrorists are terrorizing our people, kidnapping them, and all that. Biafrans supplied us with a lot of information and locations. And today, we have deployed Biafra Liberation Army and resistance fighters to many of those locations. And the
because that this one, you know, that our government have deployed our Biafran armies to all the area communities. So now they've even dropped a site.
They have started work since 2 days, since 3 days now. I don't see water.
Yeah.
They've started work.
You understand?
Thank you. Abeg, from thank you, because my network kind of this somehow. This is the government that cares for the people. Unlike Nigerian government, they will wait for the terrorists to come and kill all the citizens, kill all the women and children. Then, if the youth summon courage to revolt, the army will come and kill the youth. You understand? So you can see these are two kind of government. The one that cares for the citizen and the one that doesn't care for the citizen. You understand? A government that cares for her citizen is proactive. When it comes to the issue of terrorism, they go beforehand and prevent it from even touching anybody. But Nigerian government is not like that. They wait until the terrorists come and ransack a whole community, kill the whole people there, So when someone calling to fight back, they will send the Nigerian government deployed military to come and kill the youth that are fighting to defend their helpless women and children. You understand? So it's as simple as that. Thank you.
Sister Stella, can you hear me? Can someone hear me, please? Can somebody hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you very well.
Please, I want to correct something here. Please, our minister Mazugo 247 is here, and I think this space is being streamed on other platform. So if somebody is saying something, allow the person to drop the mic so that you won't be congesting the ID information, so that other people listening from other devices can get the message clear. That's what I wanted to correct. So, Sister Stella, if you are there, you can continue. Thank you. Hello, Sister Stella, can you hear me? I think she's busy. Our sister has been here. I don't know if she has speaking or she has spoken. Ata Ejike, can you hear us? Ata Ejike, can you hear us? I think she's not. Can someone hear me? Mazonyeka, can you hear me? Hello? Can somebody hear me, please? What's happening?
Can somebody hear me?
I can hear you and I've been speaking, but nobody's responding. Can you hear me too?
Nobody was speaking. Okay. And yeah, I want to appreciate everyone. I want to greet a lot of people are in the house. The ministers in the house. Ugo 247 is here. Frank is here. I salute you. Ebere Okafor is here. Tech guy is here. Salute you. Vessel of honor. When we begin to speak, I salute everyone. Emeka, I salute you. Shimon is here. Salute you. Worry sister is also here. I bring her up too. So I was trying to say something, but I forgot what I wanted to say. But anyway, let's continue with our PM's video. Because I guess that's the only way out. I remember.
The enemy and the terrorists are on the run. As I'm talking to you, we are pushing across from Benue to from Igala.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I was saying that our government have now launched, because before we were looking for how to communicate when there's a problem. You understand? You remember? So they dropped a site. Chidera, do you know that site? They dropped a site. You
I didn't get the question. Please, can you repeat? Let me get this straight. Thank you.
I said, like our PM is saying, he now told all of us in homeland, and anywhere you see muchi of the terrorists, that we should call them, we should write to the government. So he dropped a site where we can, if not, so maybe it's the normal general government site, that you should call them so that they will come to your rescue. That's what I'm trying to say. Because that was the essence of, and so a lot of people now gave, dropped information, you understand, with that site. And they were able to go to those areas, walk around the bushes, and able to repel a lot of them and trap a lot of them also. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I wanted to make it so clear that the site, and maybe it's our government site self. I think it's our normal government site, where if you have any problem in your community, in your town, you just contact the government through that site, and they will come to your rescue. And this is what have been going on for the past 2-3 days. So this is what he was trying to say here in that speech. Today we are only doing highlights, so we'll go on. Somebody wants to say something? Yeah, Chidera, you have the...
Yeah, there's one time he made a broadcast, and after the broadcast, he released a website email where people can actually forward every details and every location where the Fulanis have settlements and terrorizing our people. So I think he gave like about 80 days, interval for the, closure of that, submission of the locations. So which Biafrans, that had the information of where the terrorists are settling. So they forwarded the information, and you can see what happened in Soka. I think it was one, to be precise, how the Biafra Liberation Army are dealing with them, and so numerous other places around the around Biafra territory. So the Biafrans are actually turning up, and they are paying key attention to the voice of the government, and we are getting it right. So that is it. Thank you.
Thank you. Worry sister, you have the mic, ma.
Thank you, my sister. Good afternoon from here. Thank you, everybody. May God bless you people richly. I don't really have much to say, but I just want to ask a question regarding Mazi Ugo's platform that he has been hijacked, and we should follow him. And I cannot see the link to follow him so that I can go and start following him. That is one question. And regarding the tablet, my state got tablets, but they are not working. We were supposed to be in a meeting yesterday, not me, but my admin on the online.
So what is this? Hold on, please, hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm sorry to interject you. We had a meeting yesterday, and if you want to know more about it, you can reach to Mazi Ago. I think he should be in best position to address you.
Not that I want to know. I just want to say my person could not enter because of the network. He could not join the Zoom meeting. So I'm kind of pleading. Yes.
This is not actually the right place to plead. You can actually go through Maziago. I think he is in best position to take care of what is happening through the database stuffs. Okay? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Worry sister.
Anyway.
Worry sister. Go to DM our Prime Minister page. You will see it. The link to Ugo's 247. The link is there. Just go there. That's where he say we should follow him. Go down. Just go down deep. You will see the what's there, the link there. Just click. You will go there direct.
Okay. Thank you, my brother.
All right.
May God bless you all. Thank you
Lord.
that I came here to come and say this. Thank you.
Okay, we call Amauche. You have the mic, sir. Amauche, you have the mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sister, yeah, good morning. Only that time I get. Only this time I get. I don't have time again. Please, after. Yeah, later again, please. Thank you.
Mazi Onyekachuku, you have the mic, sir.
Thank you so much, my lady. Thank you once again. Greetings to all. All protocol humbly and duly observed. My name remains Onyekachuku, aka Nkodenamba. You see, pertaining the Fulani terrorists, in case if anybody still in that place, the Fulani is terrorizing, bring the location. Okay? You know, our men focus on those in uniform, so they began to enter our bushes, they kidnap our people. So our prime minister have done a lot of job now, and again, our men have increased. Our men have increased. The men and women on ground have increased. So and the expenditure now is now multiplied. So we need to please talk to others, other people in your areas. The need for them to be paying their liberation task. And there's something in previous space what Greatest hosted that I've not slept since yesterday. So we're in that space before my lady just went down before my lady bring her own back up, Stella. So there's something we said there. This Uti, our people now are thinking the Uti is borrowing money from Islamic Bank. And we suggest we should bring that issue out so that we let our people know what these people do, so that we can know the criteria, and so that we can hurt if there's any damage that it will cause us, so that we can stop it. So how do you see it? You want to bring that out? The same thing Omar he did, you know, which is borrowing money from Islamic Bank. Although it's not for business, but we need to let our people know how this man is doing the negative impacts that thing will have on them if Biafra is not restored, so that they will know that Biafra restoration is the solution of everything. Those who are sitting on the fence, with taking money from Islamic Bank, and that is another way of conquest, Islamization, you know. So that is it. I don't know if we can bring that topic and elaborate it and disseminate it, so that our people will get to know what is going on. Thank you.
Sister, are you there? Do we so can somebody hear me, please? Do we can you hear me, Mazunyaka?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. I think, do we actually need to talk about that that man Oti? I think that nonsense is doing is, you know, is not our business anyway. Any country that wish to do business with the zoo should understand that Biafra Republic government in exile have a government now, a functional legal government now. So anything any nation is doing with the zoo or any governor in the southeast or in Biafra land right now, the nation or the government that are doing such things.
That people understand, that people who are listening to him thinking that he's working to know the game he's playing. That's how people know that what they're doing is not our business. They cannot stop us. But for people who are still thinking that his government have anything good to write him about, for them to understand the damage, what he's doing, and the meaning of what he's doing, for the sake of our people who are still ignorant, that's what maybe we can highlight that aspect. That's what I'm saying. Not that he's borrowing money. It's not our business. They can't stop us. Okay.
Okay. Thanks for the correction. And in regards to what you have said lastly, I want to say too that people of Abia, you know, should understand that what Alesoti is playing in Abia State is part of the terrorist Nigeria government Akia. Why I say so is because just recently, just about few days ago, you hear when the terrorist Fulanis threatened him, they stopped work in Abia State because he borrowed money from the Islamic Bank, and now he wants to chase them out of Abia State. So every sensible Abia person or every sensible Biafran should understand that what Alesoti is doing in that area, in that city of Aba, is what we call the more you look, the less you see. So we're trying to do camouflage in Abia State so that people of Aba or Abia will think that somehow miracle is coming back to Aba. You see some people shouting that they are now having 24-hour power supply, and you hear other people telling you from the other location that they have not seen light since last week. So people should understand the game they are playing there, and Biafran at large should know that no governor offer you anything good.
We need to someone to Uti for him not to use our land to do rubbish, to do politics. We need to someone to him, because those people that are taken off for granted. If you have anything to do with he use his own private something to do, not the land belong to Biafrans. You need to someone to Uti. We need to let them know that they should desist, because when we keep quiet like this, we're doing something on the ground that we may be detrimental to our people. You know, we need to someone to Uti.
Alex Oti has already gotten the signal, you know, for Islamic terrorists to stop work in Aba means a lot to him. That sign or that act should send a strong signal to him that what lies ahead is more bigger than him. But Biafran Republic government in exile, though, are not giving them to what they are doing there, because the owners of the land
I been to the attack here. To attack here for them to see war.
You know, when two mic are on, you cannot actually hear the person speaking. So if you want to say something, you can always raise your hand. I will mute my mic so you can say something, so that people from the other platform can hear us clearly. So what I'm trying to say now is that what is happening in Aba should not in any way, be of any concern to anybody, any Biafran or people in Aba. What LSOT is doing is actually part of the Zoo Takia. Just like you see that useless Ozodemba in Imo State promising people of Imo State that is going to send about 40,000 of them to Europe in order to work. So after the nonsense election that they did, after the selection election they did in Imo State, you should go back now and ask people of Imo what is happening. Is he actually doing something? This is what they have been doing to us. They have been saying to us that they are going to build road. They are going to build a factory, as if it's not part of their work, as if that's not what they are being elected to do, as if they are doing us a good work, like they are doing us a favor by building roads for the citizens. So these people should not be taken serious. They are as evil as anything. So LSOT can go to hell. If you like, you should bring heaven on Aba, inside Aba. But as far as it's under Nigeria, we're not going to take it. All these things you are doing is called bullshit. So he can go to hell with what he's doing. And when the Islamic Bank come for him, they will go for him alone. Not anybody in Abia State, because Abia State is under Biafran Committee in exile, and that is certain. That one is certain. Everybody knows about it. So if anybody that wants to do business with LSOT is doing it at his or her own peril. If any nation wishes to give money to LSOT, they are doing it with LSOT alone, not the people of Biafra or people of Abia State. We have a government now, a functional government that is taking charge of every nook and cranny of Biafra land. They are not in charge. And you can hear the Akpabio telling the governors that if Sam Nekpa can order statute from Finland, that means, and even the governors can obey the statute, that means our prime minister is in charge. And it's clear, our government is in charge. We don't want to see any Nigeria Edebla or stooge in our land. They can all go to her. By the time we come for them, by the time we start giving them a chase, they will run to Ftagelon. Thank you. Sister Stella, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you have the mic, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. We'll continue with our PM's speech.
To Biafra land, all of them are running as I'm talking to you. Many has fought. And they will go and tell the story to the other terrorists what they met. That it is no longer business as usual. Because, we were facing more serious issue with the terrorist army and all that. So it's as if that, we allow the terrorists to start roaming our land, kidnapping our people. And today, they are on the run. Our own is we talk and do. And before we do, we'll inform you. So,
then talking about terrorists running around the community, we also saw what they did in Russia. ISIS owns to what they did. ISIS is terrorists, Islamic terrorists, Boko Haram Islamic terrorists, Fulani Islamic terrorists are one and the same. You see what they're doing in Russia. How they entered inside the music stadium or podium, or what do you call it? Started gunning down everybody they saw. We can never coexist with these people. It's not possible. And if you say let you stop, if you stop, they will swallow you up. So it's not even a problem that they are, because somebody said they are taking over the land. I think taking over the land is like the disguised aspect of it. But the real aspect of it is they are forcing everybody to become Islam. Both in the Europe, Australia, Asia, America, UK, everywhere, Africa. This is the real thing that is going on. Is a jihad going on. It's not really issue of taking over the land. It's a jihad, because if they took over the land of Biafra Well, how come they're also looking for the land of the Americans and the land of the Russians and the land of the Europeans and the land of the Asians? So it's not really the issue of land. You see, they are using chess play here. They are brainwashing. They are, camouflaging. The real thing is here is that they want to make sure that this globalism coming up, global system of the world coming up, because it's going to be one religion, one currency, and one. So they want to make sure that everybody is converted to Islam. That is Islam that will be the religion the world government will be using. That is, convert everybody to Islam. You refuse to be converted, your head will be chopped off. So it's not really only taking your land and taking your mineral resources, which is also true, because when they now take the mineral resources, they will have more money in their hands, and then take your land, push you aside or kill you, pushing you aside, killing you, just go around. So this is what really they are doing. This is why did they fight? Why did they attack Russia? If it's not to convert everybody to Islam, why are they roaming all over the whole place, saying that give them how many months, give them how many weeks or so, your parliament will be converted to Islam, and Sharia law will be used in London, in the UK, in America. That is, you need to see their boasting. Yeah, Chidera, I have the mic.
All right. Thank you, Sister Stella. You see, when our leader said this in the beginning, people actually didn't understand what he's saying. That this minority jihadist terrorist Fulani, that they are on a mission to accomplish the template of their master. What's it called? Osman Dan Fodio. Thank you very much. Their mission is to Islamize everybody, to take that Quran to dip it into the Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean means to Islamize the whole world, and they are doing it tactically with the template they have. You see, when they come, you think they are there for a normal business, just like the way they came. You see, gradually, Turkey now was converted from a Christian country. Imagine Russia was, Turkey was converted to Islam, and a Christian country like Turkey somehow because they couldn't see, or the plan they couldn't see the plans of these idiots. They systematically converted everybody from Turkey into Islam, and that's how they came to Nigeria. They started with Hausa people, Hausa Fulani. From Hausa Fulani, they become the emir of Kano, Sokoto, and numerous other places. Systematically, they are now overshadowed the Hausa people. Is now Fulani. Okay, that's how they are doing tactically. They came to Imo State. They removed Dikedio. They put Uzodimma, because Uzodimma is ready and is willing to do their biddings. They installed him in Imo State. Systematically, he's building mosque. Systematically, he's sending people to which this was Arab country, Saudi Arabia, for them to be converted. When they are being converted, they will return back to Imo State. Systematically, they are converting other people. This is how these people rule. And what they have said, if you want to stop ISIS, if you want to stop all this terrorism, you must support Biafra. Because once Biafra is declared or restored, all of them, they will run out. Because they know that the Biafra land is where they are getting the resources in order to fund their terrorism, to Islamize the whole nation, to Islamize the whole world. So if the world can actually reason with us, I don't know how people from that global world, or that civilized world, cannot reason or foresee what we Biafrans are seeing, or hear to the cry of Biafra. To the way we are shouting, we're not actually shouting for ourselves alone. We are shouting to protect the other rest of the nation. Because if they fail to support us now, a lot of things is going to go wrong. But we are not giving a damn, because if we can't even allow them to take an inch of Biafra land, talk more of expanding their terrorism to other parts of Biafra. If not even an inch, You see, they cannot come too close to our border if Biafra is declared. Once Biafra is declared, every terrorist in our land must go out. We must flush them out of our land. So the world can actually do themselves good by supporting Biafra now, so that we can chase these idiots once and for all. Once Biafra is restored, every of them will go out, because we close every loopholes. We close every border. We close their every linkage they have in Biafra land, and that resources will be under our control. Once we control the resources, they will now go out because they will not see anywhere to fund themselves. So Biafra restoration is actually going to do the world a lot of good. So they have to come to their senses now and start reasoning with us. This recognition we are seeking now, they should take it very seriously, so that we also are actually doing them good. By if they recognize us as an independent nation, when we declare our Biafra now, then we now have the right now to deal with them the more. You know, our leader said that even if Biafra is restored, that we are actually going to fight those terrorists, for them to know that they are of the minority. They don't have any capacity. So Biafra restoration is going to do the world a whole lot of good. Can somebody now ask Russia, why did ISIS attack them? Just a simple question or a simple analysis. Analyze why they attacked Russia. Then you will know the reason why we Biafrans are fighting tooth and nail to get ourselves out of the zoo. And the zoo governments are the one funding them. Buhari, that's which Buhari self. The Fulani Kabas are the one funding the ISIS, because Buhari is no more. Buhari is long dead. So Fulani Kabas are the one funding ISIS to attack the rest of the nation, for them to be Islamized. Biafra is going to do you a lot of good. Support Biafra now for us to restore our nation. After we restore Biafra, everything about terrorism or Islam will stop immediately. Thank you.
Thank you. Onyeka Chukwu, you have the mic, sir.
Thank you, my lady. You see, Africa don't understand yet to understand the damage Obama did. You see, they have taken over United Nations, all this organization, Amnesty International, and if they capture Britain and US now, finish. But I know China, North Korea, Russia, if they decide to deal with these people, they will deal with them mercilessly. You know, if they decide to fight them out of entire world, they will deal with them. Let me tell you something. They are too small. In terms of if they decide to deal with them now, deal with them. Just as they're trying to capture the US, if sleeping Joe continue, and that is the issue. If they capture those two countries now that control United Nations, and or Germany, they capture Germany, capture France, then they will finish Europe. But I know some European countries don't give a damn, like Netherlands and Poland. These two countries don't give a damn. You know, they are ready to deal with them decisively. You know, so it depends how they manage to have the majority. They control major part of. They control London. They control so those areas, if they capture those this thing and begin to make law, but they begin to have majority in the house now, that is finished. And what we toward that is the majesty of Obama. Toward that, but talking about them Islamizing the whole world, that is not possible. They are just wasting their time. And let me tell you, the way Israel deal with them is the way any country that want to deal with them will follow decisively, destroy them, because they are not of good. Don't need to show them mercy, and that is how we are going to follow this. Fulani is they're just using Fulani. Fulani don't know that the Arab country are using them. They're using them as a willing people. Because if they come to them by themselves in Africa to do it, people will notice their game. So they're using the Afro Fulanis. Fulani are just willing to. Okay, after using them, they're going to even disappoint them at last. Mark it somewhere if they succeed. But we can't allow them to succeed. They are using Fulanis. Those who are doing all this thing are Arab, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Iran, Pakistan. They are the people who are sponsoring the Fulanis in what they're doing here. So, and if they come by themselves as a white skin, without that skin, people will notice. That is why they're using the Afro Fulanis to do it. Okay? So, and if they capture the Britain now, they will be able to try to give us some headache if they capture Britain. Because don't know that Britain have some stronghold in the zoo. Yeah, but if Biafra exit too, so their power is less, like you said. So that is it. Obama caused us a lot of
He
damage.
said if
That
they
is why.
capture Britain, they have. Hey, Mazi Chidera, you have the mic. Onyeka said if
Okay,
they capture
okay.
Britain.
Just a quick one, please. Mazonyenka, you see, you are actually getting it right. But why I said, if you want to treat cancer, cancer now, if you want to treat cancer, if you have a breast cancer, you will automatically cut that part of your breast where you have been infected. If you have anywhere that you've been infected with cancer, you have to cut that part off so that you do not get through the other part of your body. So for them now to weaken their quest to Islamize the nation, if the world now want to weaken their strength, they should allow Biafra to exist. They should support the coming of Biafra, because in Biafra lies the whole resources that they need to Islamize everybody. So once Biafra is restored, or when Biafra is declared, and we have this recognition from other parts of the world, believe me, we will deal with Fulani terrorists, and they will never have a stronghold in our land. Once we chase them out of Biafra land and block them from getting that resources, believe me, the terrorism will stop instantly. Even if it's going to continue, they will lose their weight. So Biafra is actually going to do the world a whole lot of good, because now we are ready. We are determined to fight this terrorism. We are determined now to flush them out from from Biafra land and some other part of the zoo. If they are actually going to listen to us, like in the Yoruba, in the Hausa land, and in the Middle Belt. If Biafran exists now, believe me, they will leave up every part of the zoo, and they will now go back to Tajalan, where they came from, and then they will not have any resources again to fund their terrorism. You see them now attacking Russia is because they are still, holding some part of the Biafra land, extorting our resources through the Nigerian government, through the Nigerian government, because everything they are doing now, everything they are getting now, they are getting it through the Nigerian government. So the world need to understand the work that Biafrans are doing. They should understand the work that the Biafran Republic government in exile is doing. Every sensible nation, every world now, the whole world need to understand that Biafra restoration is going to put an end to all this senseless terrorism by the Fulanis and other Arab countries. Thank you.
Yeah, Onyeka Chukwu.
You are right. You are right very well. You are talking, what you said is truth. They use Obama to cause havoc. Obama had pretended to be Christian. Obama. That man Lama. Obama is controlling Sleepy Joseph. Obama is controlling Joe. So only Trump will solve that problem. And the Biafra restoration will solve that problem. You are right, my brother. You said it all. No argument.
Okay, so thank you. Can we go to Ben Owabo? Ben, you have the mic, sir. You're welcome, sir. Before we go to Rage.
Thank you,
Ben.
Stella, the host. I think I'm being heard very well, right? Is it clear? Am I being
Yes,
heard?
sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
That is here, and those other speakers and listeners. Yes. Anyway, I've been listening all the while before I went to somewhere, in highlighting the our PM's town hall meeting and the speech he had on that town hall in America. Absolutely, it's absolutely great. And I also heard about the television and the satellite, and that's going to help us. Let's not forget that that one will be for Biafra, and those who want to subscribe to it can also subscribe, because you can remember all this Fulani Janjaweed, all of them, they have their own small radio. I think the Nigerian government, which is the zoo, when the late Buhari was there, what did he do? They created Fulfude radio. So that is what they were using to communicate with every one of them that nobody knows about. So if ours want to be like that, it's going to be only for Biafrans. As long as if they put some security measures to do it, so that No, we don't want any infiltrator of the Fulani Janjaweed or all those enemies. That would be absolutely better. You can imagine that in Nigeria, what is there in that zoo? You see all the companies there. They are foreign companies. If you which company did Nigeria have? Nothing except the foreign people. That DSTV is owned by foreigners, MTS owned by foreigners. A lot is owned. But when you come to South Africa, America, everywhere, now ridiculous such as God help plenty. Now be their own company when they come create.
South
Now
Africa
church,
are winners. Country when Nigeria export to them, winners and
everything, all the whole churches, talk it. Now be their own company in abroad, and the same company they create in the zoo that they are using to swindle our people, our poor people that are suffering, getting their widow's mite, what they're supposed to eat from the farm. They will sell it. They will still bring tithe, and those people they will take the tithe. They say sow seed. In fact, God will punish those people very well. And I'm sure if by the time Biafra is restored, church will be regulated. No Jupiter will say when the government will control how the money comes in, and any fake miracle they dare not to do fake miracle, lying on top of stone, sleeping with virgins, and every one of them. All those things is going to be destroyed. That is why they are afraid. That is why you see all of them are complicit to the evil that is happening in Biafra land, and we are going to disseminate them. And no matter what they do, that's why, thank God, God brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at the right time. Before they were planning evil, God has already God has already bring the family that will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to this earth, and our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa to finish it up. You see before God, Chukwuemeka see ahead of time. He is the all in all now. He is from the beginning, so he knows every evil they want to plan. He will just do something that will counteract that something. Look at it. And that is why you see our Prime Minister is absolutely working fine. I'm telling you, when those in the next 2 weeks, or when our satellite hit the wave and radio hit the wave in a Biafra land, in that zoo. And at the same time, I'm very, very happy when they say that nobody will go for YouTube when our own app will come. YouTube, is it a WhatsApp, and Facebook. Our own is combined. If you listen to, if you go through our Prime Minister's tweets most of the time, you will see it there. So I'm just very happy that I'm telling people, so look, if you do not register your register and vote and get your data, when those things come, if they tell you, say, okay, put your if you want to deal with them, those people that doesn't want to hear us, that doesn't want to contribute, especially although those in the zoo who are in Lagos, we don't know anything, but if they are doing secretly, they can just, okay, put one of the number of the receipt to subscribe. When you put it, that's why, whether you like it or not, it will be confirmed, or any number like this that the government will create, so that at the end of it, none of the Jupiters will be able to say they want to do evil without something. And you see all these content creator, and in fact, anyway, the government is our government is our government, Biafra Republic government in exile, our United States of Biafra. At the same time, this very November, December, Biafrans,
Ben, I can't hear you anymore. Is it only me?
again. No one is hearing me, right?
Now I can hear you. Speak.
Okay. So anyway, that is how it's going to be. We will stand. Our Prime Minister and his cabinet, they stand head on. They are all professionals in their fields, and there is nothing. That is why the whole world is afraid. I am telling you, at the end of it, the peace that is going to come to the world will be two nations. I don't know the third yet, which is Israel and Biafra. And Biafra must be restored, and Africa will be at peace. Thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. We go to Rage. Rage, before I go to United States. Rage, you have the mic, sir.
Okay, all right.
Our brother was still speaking. Ben,
All right.
have you finished?
Yes,
I think he has finished.
Stella, I hit my mic.
Okay. Okay, because I was not hearing you at a particular time. Okay. Rage, you have the mic, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, man, for giving me the opportunity once again. There's a humble appeal I want to make. I now realize that sometimes when we do interject, though some spaces are not like this though, that in this very space now, whenever a speaker interjects with a speaker that is already speaking, there is a kind of noise that comes up, and both of them, the one that is already speaking and the one that interject, will not be heard. You understand? So please, like our brother Chidera said, if anyone wants to speak, should kindly raise their hands. You understand? So they can be called upon, so there can be orderliness in the whole thing. You understand? Because this kind of thing, this program is being aired on, most time is being aired on YouTube by our information minister and our minister Ugo and stuff like that. So that's just the humble appeal I want to give. And secondly, I want to say that about OT doing stuff, borrowing money to so that at the end of the day, when Biafra breaks away, Islamic State will come that your governor, your under Nigeria borrowed money from us and stuff like that. The truth is that the rejected is rejected forever. We are Biafrans and we have rejected Nigeria. No matter what any government will do at this very point, if they like, they should bring the electricity in quantum to the point that they should even give us extra to keep somewhere that even these ones that we are using, though we don't have the electricity. We live in Nigeria, no electricity. If they like, they should even bring America part of UK and put in Nigeria. That doesn't change our mind. There was a time we expected all of that. There is a time for everything. This time is time for freedom. So no matter what any governor does under Nigeria, it doesn't it doesn't stop our resolve to be free. It doesn't stop our determination, our cost for freedom. You understand? So we choose to be free. We don't want to be under anybody. Like I said earlier, that especially the present administration of US is a sponsor of terrorism. And that is the whole truth. They are sponsoring the terrorism so as after they conquer territories and have access to the resources of these communities. There's a noise. I can hear a noise. I don't know if it's telling me. Am I still coming out? Am I still coming out? Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yes, apart from your troops making noise in the background, you're coming out.
Okay, thank you very much. So the thing is that the American government is funding terrorism and they are sponsoring terrorism as well as UK, you understand? So they have their own reasons, which I'm not going to in depth into. And from the town hall meeting in USA by our prime minister, like Auntie Stella was playing it, and there's something that he said that the announcement was made to Biafrans to submit where terrorists are disturbing, kidnapping people, which we Biafrans adhered to, and those information were supplied. And as we all know today, like according to his word, he said the Biafra Liberation Army and resistance fighter have been dispatched, you know, to such areas to prevent any sort of criminality, terrorism, and kidnapping. You understand? So where I interjected, I never even knew that, never came at that. I was saying that this is how a government that cares for the people operates. Unlike Nigeria government, they will wait for the terrorists to come, ransack all the community, kill everybody, kill children, kill women, kill mother, leave a child. A woman that is backing a child on her back, the child is alive, crying, not knowing that the mother has been killed by terrorists. And the Nigerian government will do nothing. After the terrorists have killed and gone, and few youth summon courage to even stand up to fight back, this is when the Nigerian government will send their military to go and kill these youth.
Wait a minute.
Who they interject again?
I'm coming. I'm trying to say something. Yes, Saraj, please, so let me say something, please. Can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead.
See, you are making a lot of sense here. But your keys, the noise from your background is, is overshadowing your voice. So not everybody can hear the point you are making. And you're actually making a very good point here. So I don't know if you can shift a little bit from where you are now, or you can control your keys then, so that your voice can be very loud to this space, so that other people can hear what you are saying, because you are
okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it was my earpiece. I've removed the earpiece. Is the noise still coming out?
So is the noise still coming out? It's fine now. It's fine now. You can go ahead.
Okay, fine. So, like I was saying, a government that cares for the people is proactive in their actions to prevent crime, terrorism, kidnap, and stuff like that, which is what the Biafra Republic government in exile, led by the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, has done. So when the citizen has supplied the information that this is where terrorism is going on in our space, in our land, immediately the government dispatched the army to such locations to prevent such crimes. You understand? Unlike Nigeria government, they will wait until when the terror, because they are part of the terrorism. You understand? They are the ones sponsoring the terrorists. So when the terrorists come to any community to kill women, kill children, like I said earlier, even kill a mother that is backing a child, the child doesn't know that the mother is dead. After they have committed all this heinous crime and left, they will not send the military. But tomorrow, let the youth rise up that this kind of a thing must not happen in our community again. To defend their community, that is where you will see the Nigerian government send the soldiers, send the military, send the police, and what have you, all manner of their forces, to come and kill the youths that have stood up to defend their community, to defend their children, to defend their women, to defend their wives and their sisters. You understand? Because they are part of the terrorism. They are the people sponsoring these very killers, these terrorists that are coming to kill people. You understand? So that is just the point I want to make, that if you are a Biafran, no matter where you are from, and you are not supporting this government, you are doing yourself. You are doing yourself. Yesterday we had a speech by GY something. Sorry, I can't really remember the name again. That no matter irrespective of your dialect,
GD Walker, we were in the space. We heard about. He said the same thing there.
Thank you.
GD Walker.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. That irrespective of your dialect, you are an Igbo. Probably people are not understanding that word. Let me rephrase it, that irrespective of your dialect, so long as your mother try to piece rapper, if you like, come from Imo State. If you like, come from Anambra. If you like, come from Ebonyi. If you like, come from Abia. If you like, come from Enugu. If you like, come from Akwa Ibom, Rivers. Come from Edo. So long as your mother tied to piece rapper, your mother is an Isoko. Let me rephrase it that way. Your mother is an Akwa Ibom. You are an Akwa Ibom. You are an Isoko. You are an Igodomigodo. You are an Igbo. You are an Efik. You are an Igala. So long as your mother ties to piece rapper. God did not make mistake to allow our mothers to type peace rapper. That is the question people need to ask. Why is it like that? Why is it like the Yoruba people do not dress the way our parents dress? Why is it that the Hausa people do not dress the way we address? So even though they succeeded in dividing us, but they took away our history. But what? Because God is an all-wise God, God did not allow them to take away our cultures. Because God is an all-wise God, He did not allow them to take away the way our parents dress, the way we cook our food. Even looking at our cultures, The way we are, the way we live, who we are comfortable with. God did not allow them to take away all these things, even though they took away the history. Let's use our number 6. Let's use our common sense to know who be your brother, who be your sister. When you know who is your brother and who is your sister, you will live a better life. And if you are my brother and you team up with a stranger to fight against me because the stranger has taken advantage of my resources, and from the resources he got from our parents, he is giving you a little change that encourage you to fight against me. At the end of the day, you will lose it all. But me that you are fighting against, even though they kill me in our compound, I will still be buried in my parents' compound. Do you understand? But at the end of the day, you that team up with the stranger to fight against me, you will lose everything, because when the stranger is going, you will go with the stranger. And you realize that at the end of the day, your people will reject you. Your people will reject you. So I just want our people to, please, I'm begging of you, don't fight. Your brother is your brother. It doesn't matter. We are brothers. Whether you be from Igbo, whether you be from Cross River, whether you be from Igala, whether you be from Edo, whether you be from Ijo, whether you be from Shekiriu, Isoku, we are all brothers, because our mothers tie two-piece wrapper. That is why I said, so long as your mother tie two-piece wrapper, because they have always been saying that, so long as your mother tie two-piece wrapper, you are Igbo. I want to rephrase it that so long as your mother tie two-piece wrapper, you are Isoko, you are Urobo, you are Igbo, you are Igala, you are Izon, you are whatever we have in Biafra land. You are from that place. There is something, there is a blood that runs through us that makes us brothers and sisters. That is all I just want to add. Thank you very much for the time again.
Thank you. Thank you, Regent. Okay, Samila, go ahead.
Yeah, you know what Rage was saying is true. And you know, like I said also that same yesterday, if you have refused to understand that through your mother's wrapper, through your food, through there's another way you will know if you're a Biafran or you're Igbo. Another way you will know you're Igbo is when you don't allow anybody to cheat on you. If you have that character in you, in the blood of you, no, you are Igbo. You love business very much, and you're successful also in it, then no, you are Igbo. When you are so straightforward person, you don't like nonsense, then no, you are Igbo. If you're still doubting on the rapper issue and on your food issue and your market days issue, a lot of why. So, but this one is even a common sense own. Just when you love business so much and you're very good at it and you're also successful at it, you know, it's like it's part of you, it's your talent. Just know you're Igbo. If you are straightforward, know you're able. If you love Chukwu Okike Abiyama, you love God. You don't like anything bad. You know, it puts you real off. Please just know you're Igbo. If you love life, just know you're Igbo. You know, if you love new ideas, if you have that character in you, just know you're Igbo. You know, if you are a progressive person, very progressive, hard work, you are Igbo. If you are very smart, very, very smart person, just know you're Igbo. If they're not able to convince you with the kind of wrapper your grandma was tying, the kind of food your grandma used to cook, you eat, you know, from your market days, you don't agree with it. Check this one out. Do you hate injustice? If if you see yourself, you just hate somebody being cheated, you know, even when they're also giving it to you, you dislike it. It's not just it's not just part of you. Then know you are a 100% Igbo person. Are you enterprising? If you're very enterprising, just know you're Igbo man or Igbo woman. Are you adventurous? Then just know you're Igbo man or Igbo woman.
And
Are
you
you
don't like
very
you
independent?
don't like to beg. You don't like to beg.
Yeah, very
You don't beg before you
independent. You
eat.
don't like to beg. Yeah, you don't like to beg. You don't like to lick people's ass before, just know you're Igbo man or Igbo woman. You understand? If we are not able to convince you from your grandma's two wrapper and the kind of food your grandma she used to cook you onubu soup, even from your name, you're Ngozi, but you're saying you're not Igbo. Okay, but check out all these characters in you. If you see it in you, if you find yourself doing them, then you are 100%, not even 2%. I said 100% Igbo. Getting down into it. If you love music, listen, whenever you open your mouth, music just flow like that. Just know you're 100% Igbo. You're 100% Biafran. If you just move your body like this, hey, you dance like, hey, just know you're Igbo. Just know you're Biafran. 100%, or not is like 100%. 100% Igbo. If you're very creative, you can even create, invent music instruments. Has to do with music. You just find yourself flowing in there. This is your time. Please just know you're 100% Igbo. So with these points of mine, I'm sure I'm able to convince you that you are 100% Igbo Biafra man or woman. Thank you. We did this yesterday. Maybe you were not around. This is another opportunity God gave to you to understand whom you are, so that people will stop, and maybe you just move around. People are just hating on you. You don't even know what you did. They're just hating on you. You are 100% Biafran. They can see the stars. They can see the shining stars in your forehead. They see it. They know that God's hands is upon you. They are just, because any little thing you do, people are around you are just being jealous of you. You've not done anything. No. You didn't just do anything. You just just that you just surfaced. Everybody, be careful. If that happens to you, just know you're 100% Biafran. So, what am I trying to say? Chiamaka, come back home. Ngozi, come back home. Chimobi, Natawa, come back home. Natawa Zia, Natawa. Now you can identify yourself. Come back home. Come and join your people. Biafra government, this is where your people are. And we are fighting for your freedom. Come back home. Chinwendo, Natawa. Chiamaka, Natawa. Natanulo, Ngozi, Chidi, Chukwuma, Natawa Nona, Natawa Zia. Now you understand whom you are. And nobody who can brainwash you about it anymore. You now understand it. Because you see, when this Arab Fulani Mujahid comes to kill, they kill you too. They kill you too. They don't say no, this one, yes. No, they know you more than even you know yourself. So let me stop here. United States of Biafra, you have the mic, sir.
Auntie Stella, good afternoon. I will start by knowing why you don't follow me on Twitter.
You see, should I answer you? Because I don't follow a lot of people. The secret I will give you, maybe it will not please you. If I follow you, I don't want anything to happen to this space. So I can always come to hold the space for you guys. You understand? Right. If I begin to follow, they will spam the space. And you see, Jaja is no more there. Have you noticed it? A lot of people are no more there. Yeah. So if I follow too much, they will through you attack. I won't be able to open the space anymore. I'm telling you guys, this is the secret of it. So far, so good. At least I'm lasting longer than any other person in space. That I can open space and I can still talk. Hallelujah to somebody. Hallelujah to God anyway. But I hope I've not given the world the whole secret.
It doesn't
so that
matter.
You guys, So that they will come
No,
and
no,
attack.
no, no,
You
no.
that ask,
I get it. I
you
get it.
know.
Even the attack they do.
So if not, so I'll open another one and then I begin to
Yeah,
follow
it's.
everybody. But this is
I
the
understand.
target. This
No,
is
no, you
my
don't need
why
to
I'm
explain
doing
further.
that.
Okay,
Okay.
I am totally satisfied with your explanation. I just it was a joking thing, but it's nice that you explained because every those thing attacks, even they use algorithm to do it. You know, they do it based on the people that are following you. They kind of and the people you follow also. Basically, the people. You follow.
You see, thank you. Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, our prime minister, he just continues to raise the bar, continues to energize us. It's always bringing the new dimension and also sustaining the dimension and taking us to a higher landscape every time of the day. His speech, although I've been for long here, but I was present in I watched the outing he made with the United North America people. It was an amazing speech he delivered. You know. So and surprisingly, this morning I saw that they okay, it was just that yesterday that they put his name in the wanted list, and we just I don't understand. We're just laughing. So I think they are feeling the heat to the point that they're no longer pretending. They're no longer pretending. So this is so real. Like I spoke before, I think this is the time that our enemies are actually the ones that are bearing us witness. Just like what you are saying, if someone is confused about his identity, you know, and there is no way anybody can succeed in life without, first of all, before you recover, you must discover. And discover means you have to discover who you are. So self realization, self discovery is very, very important for success to happen. So, and thank God that we are giving our brothers clue in case anybody is still in doubt of who he is or his identity. Then asị onye ọkpụ ụzụ na-amara um, akpụ ogene ya na egbe anya n'ọdụ. So um, our leader said any part of the people that holds more that tied two piece of wrapper. I mean, and that all of them are Biafrans. Like somebody was saying, I was trying to respond to one argument of some. He's already calling himself Global News, trying to say that Delta State is not part of your Biafra and all of that. And I told him, I say that that I'm sure that 80% of the parts of Delta State are occupied by indigenous Igbo people, the indigenous Igbo land. Okay, and I also made him to understand that if that Biafra is not just about the Igbos alone, but even if Biafra were to be an Igbo-only country, Delta State will still be part of Biafra because majority of the people in Delta State are Igbos. Okay, and this is this he can also, if he doesn't believe me, he can go and ask the former governor of Delta State, Okowa. You know, and go and ask Ifeanyi Okowa and a lot of prominent people from there who have spoken publicly to allude the fact that they are Igbo people. So, but there is an advice I have for my people. You know, the enemy, when it is convenient, he will want to tell you that who you are. He will want to tell you that your brother is against you. Okay, but then when the time comes for him to when the time comes for them to share things, when the time comes for them to be aggressive, they will show you through their character, the way they treat you, that they are not of that you are not of part of them. They will treat you the same way that they treated your brother that they detached you from. Okay, so and you can see it play out in the massacre that happened in the community in Delta State. I think is it Otuaka? Can you help me remember the name of that community? Is it who remembers the name of this community in Delta State? Is it Otuoke or come on? Auntie Stella, can you hear me? You remember the
Sir? Yeah,
you
I'm
remember
here
the
now.
community that was attacked in the Delta State?
In Okuma. He's in what do you call it? It's not in
Okuma.
Okuma. All right.
Yes, in Isoka and the Urobo
Okay.
State.
Now you see. Okay, Algomazi, please mute your mic. Yeah, I'm hearing myself. Thank you. So you see that what if you check the social media, the only people that are calling, condemning what is happening there are the people from the hinterland and the Igbos all over the places. But every other part of the zoo, they were they were supporting the massacre. They were saying clear them. They said what an audacity and all of that, you know. And you remember the story of the two women that were dragging for that they gave birth to a child. They were dragging a child that was alive. The one that knows that wasn't her child agreed when the king said, let the child be divided so that they will give the each woman the dead body corpse, part of the corpse of the baby. But the woman that knows that it is her own child said, no, please don't kill this child. Allow the child to grow. When the child grows, the child will know who is his mother. So that is exactly what's playing out. Those people that have been telling you you are not Igbo, Igbos are domineering, Igbos want the oil, they are dragging you into Biafra and all that. They are the same people that were on social media, promoting the genocide against the people, the Delta State, asking them to be killed. But because their blood is not in you, they know that they have nothing with you. The only interest is the resources that is under the ground. And that is why they are trying to alienate you from your brothers, because they know that if you separate you from your brother, then they can massacre you. They know that it is this your brother that they have been trying to instigate you against them are the only people that will come for you, the only people that will care for you, the only people that will love you unconditionally. Even that is, I'm telling you, even our leader Mazen Namdekana, part of the reason he's in jail today is because he's insisting that our brothers in the coastal region will not be left behind. Because from what we heard, he was already offered to go with the 5 states before, but he said no, we cannot leave our brothers in harm's way. We know that our brothers will not be protected under the hand of those people, that he cannot leave our brother. So, and it is based on the principle of Onyagala Nwanne. That is an Igbo adage, an Igbo principle, philosophy. Onyagala Nwanne. So we cannot leave our brothers, and that is why when our brothers are in distress, we make it our own problem. So I think it is at this juncture we must be taking our time to make sure that we unravel every single thing that is hidden. We must, check everything. We must get information from every aspect. We must research, especially for our brothers, some of our brothers who are still in doubt of who they are. It shocked me when I saw the lady I used to know as Stella Damascus. I used to watch her in the movie, and she opened up to say that her name is actually Ojukwu. That she's Stella Ojukwu. Who knows how many of them are still like that? Now I remember. That's why I now remember that people from that side, they used to answer some kind of silly names as their surname. Answer some silly names. I mean, you'll be wondering what's the connection of this kind of name. How can somebody, that an indigenous person in Nigeria be answering surname that is English I've been wondering how, because I know that everybody answered their native name as surname. So this is the reason that you see somebody answering Damascus as surname. I mean, what is it an Englishman? How can an Igbo person or an Yoruba person or any other person that is from here be answering Daniels, be answering Richards, be answering? You'll be wondering what is going on. So because that they'll be hearing those kind of funny surnames. We don't know that they are trying
So,
to.
sir, that's what Ifeanyi Jofo children will be doing very
So,
soon. All of them will change because you understand they will change their name so they won't be identified because Nana
yeah,
with their name you locate them, you
yeah.
find
That
them.
but that one will be because of what their father did. But this one is because of they are trying to save their head because they will be killed because of what Nigeria has forced them into. And then some of them, out of fear, were not able to tell their children the truth, you know. And these lies are now the government, the terrorist government are taking advantage of it to continue to misinterpret these things, misinform the growing generation. You see them fighting you. Even some of their parents even tried to even return their native names. But even when they are answering the same native name as you, they'll be arguing with you vehemently that they are not Igbo. So these are the things that happen. Thank you very much. I will yield my mic here. God bless all of us. Amen.
Thank you. They've also knocked everybody out. It's almost me and you that is left. Okay, maybe from the time I gave you the information, now they've started attack. Everybody's a suspect here. United States of Biafra, you know it now. If I had known, I wouldn't have answered you. But you see, even to everybody, almost everybody here, So I don't even know which one is which. Anyway, they have knocked out my co-host, knocked out it's almost only me and you. So whose fault now?
I'm here.
Anyway,
I'm still
Worry
here.
sister is still here. Thank God. Worry sister, you have the mic. Before we go back to, or should we go back straight to our PMs because we've not finished the
Yeah, let's go there
highlighting the
first. Let's
speech.
go
Yeah.
there. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
We have promised Biafra this, and now it is happening. And of course, many of these videos are not the one we are going to be pushing on social media. The one we push on social media is those who will come directly with the Nigeria uniform to kill us. We will deal with them and post it. But this one is more of a very brutal fight. You know what? When you face terrorists in the forest. So it is a different thing. It's a different ballgame. We are not ready for that. But they are getting the message very well. Again, there has been some propaganda video, when they infiltrated us and succeeded in coming from the back door to snap picture and make video, burn some tent, and they claim they have burned the Biafra ESC security network that doesn't exist. We challenge them. If they claim to have burned whatever and they believe it belongs to the Biafra government, they should go back there and make video again. You don't burn things and you claim you have taken over the place, and only once you make a video and we didn't see the video again. We didn't see you go back there again to say, yes, this is them, and we have taken over. I challenge them to do that. Till today, they have not done that because they know that many who went there did not go back alive. If they have gone back alive, they will still summon the courage to know the road to go back again. But they cannot do it.
Oh! You guys, are you listening? Are you hearing what our PM? Did you hear what our PM just said? They said it was where the ESN people were. They recruited they themselves at a particular time. That were converted to their own army. They now removed them, shifted them to space, and now went there and said, that they have destroyed and conquered the Biafrans. Our PM now told them, if you know what you're saying is true now, go back there. Let's see. They tried going back, and they were dealt with. And this is why they think they couldn't say it, because the people that went there never came back. That's what APM is saying. You know? So that fake video, that propaganda video they carried out, that they, you know, you remember it when they said, where is what's the name of that Gentle? Where is Gentle? Where is, you remember that video? It was a fake video. It was only propaganda. These people are so good at lies. Takia. It's inside their DNA to lie. Eh? Please, we don't want to continue to coexist with this kind of people. These Arabs. We don't want to coexist with these Fulanese. Mujahid. We don't want to coexist with them. Biafra must be restored this year. It's them corrupting the whole world. It's them corrupting our children. They come near your neighborhood, they will bring iniquity around you. They will bring crime around you. They will bring terrorism around you. This is what these guys are doing. They come to the media and they are lying, sharing fake news, fake videos. And our government have now told them, if you know what you said is true, go back there again. Let's see. And make another. this one self sweet me pass. Go back there again and make, and they went. You know, they don't listen. They went back there again to do another video. They were captured. This is why they couldn't do the video. This is interesting. Chinedu Agu, you have the mic, sir. Chinedu, are you there? Or should I video? What is he say? It be like saying only me and you there here today. Okay, we'll continue.
You don't kick them come out again.
Many of them did not go back.
They came here, collected my secrets, and they started.
Sorry, Sister Stella, I'm here. My password is very lengthy.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir.
My
Every granny.
Hold on.
We had as multiplied.
I'm going to continue, sir. Continue, Chinedu Agu. You have the mic, sir.
Maybe he has been kicked out as well.
No, he's there. He's there. Okay, we continue with our PMs.
As this number is multiplying, remember the responsibilities on the government also multiplies. Between the last time I came here and now, my fellow Biafrans in the US, we have established the Biafra State Police. And we have voted the article to establish Biafra State Police. We started the process of establishing the state police. And it is a process that takes a lot of time. But very soon, the result of our state police will be visible. And I want to inform you all that this particular voting of state police under Article 6 was one of the major things in the Finnish mainstream media yesterday and today. And so, for those who don't understand what government in exile is all about, I don't blame you. There is a saying, follow who know road. Not everybody know road, but there are people that God show the road, where to follow. You follow them, you will never miss your step. So I thank you for your support so far. There are many, many achievements which the cabinet members can help to, the one I did not, because there are many. Of course, I cannot just come and start saying what we have done just within this short period of time. So our target is to make sure that we achieve everything before November, December. And let me make it very clear. Biafra will be declared on the 2nd day of December 2024.
This one sweet pass, so Worry sister, what do you say? That Biafra will be restored on the 2nd of December.
And be declared December. That is my daughter's date of birth. What a wonderful day to declare Biafra. I'm so happy.
Wow.
I'm so happy to hear that.
What
It's
a
my
coincidence.
first daughter's birthday.
Really?
I'm telling you, wonderful. Wow. Oh my God, my goodness. Oh, I'm
That's
not going to be with her. I will be in Finland celebrating her birthday with our date of and our Biafra. Oh my God. Oh my God. What else again do I need? I said, I thank God that I'm alive to see Biafra. I never knew. I never know it go come so fast this way. I never know Biafra go come fast this way. Biafra.com, oh. Biafra.com, oh. Thank you, Okike Abiyama. And I'm so happy.
I told you guys, if you open your mouth to talk, now music they come out, you be Biafra, you be Igbo. You see it? So, are you still wondering if you're Igbo or not? This one confirm everything again and
that
again.
is their business. I don't know who is those people that is saying that. Me, I know. We know our root is from Igbo land. I always say it. Everything is the same. What are we still fighting? Is it the market days? We've gone past that, my sister.
Yes, we have gone past. I just love what you said. We have gone past that.
We've gone past that.
Yeah.
They can never bring us back. They can never say, oh, the coasters, they don't contribute. We've gone past that. Oh, the coasters, then they don't understand. We've gone past that. Oh, the coasters, they are not participating. No, we've gone past that. We are looking forward. When God told Abraham, I'm going to that country to go and destroy them. Abraham said, God, if you have 7 people there, will you spare the country? God said, I don't know from what number, from 10, from 3. So take to 1 person. He said, I will spare. He said, oh, which means they don't budget. God, spare my people. God will spare my people because of me and my people that is Robo Isoko group in this fight, this movement. He has spared us. The bad egg will turn to block of salt in the name of Chiko Gikiabiama. The bad ones will turn to pillar of salt as we go into Biafra. That is what it will be, and so shall it be. We are not looking people's face, whether you are a king in our place, all of them from head to toe. All the kings there are political kings. There is no kings from heaven. There is no king by birth. All of them are political kings. All of them will be wiped away. No kings in our area. No more kings. We don't want it.
All of them na Fulani stooge.
Yes, all from, I'm telling you, from head to all of them. All of them. And we are coming for them. If Fulani can kill 3 obas in Yoruba land, do you think it's our side? That small, we are like this thing I call, when they call us dot, I call ourselves wind. Oh, dust, ashes. Once they blow you, you are gone. They will come and finish those so-called kings there. They are crying out. Now, that village that they went to massacre in Tutuama, now I've heard that they want to go and put their barracks there. And I'm telling my people, they must not allow no barracks to come there. That is why Putin is fighting Croatia today. Is it not Croatia they are fighting?
Ukraine.
Putin is fighting Ukraine. That's why Putin is fighting Ukraine. Say, I don't want any caterpillar near my backyard. That is the fight they are fighting. So I'm telling those people now, they should not allow any military to come near that village to say they want to come and do peacekeeping and carry all those their thugs to come and put there. We must not allow it, and we must do everything possible to destroy that camp that they want to put in that Otutoma, wherever they put the village name there. We must stop it because they cannot stop us. They cannot stop us. We are a moving train. We'll be fire. We'll be fire. We are declaring it on the 2nd of December. How wonderful. I am so blessed. And I'm going to put my hand on a pen to sign. Oh, Jesus. I not feel wait. I can't see it. I'm just hoping for November to come, just like tomorrow, so that all of us will go and rejoice for the whole world to see. In the country where I base right now, when you go to some parts in the city or Western, Biafra is written on the floor there. So now it will be bold. The flags will come up for them to see, not only on the floor. That would they see our Biafra, because you have to stare for you to know that Biafra is on the floor. We will put our flag. We will put our flag so that they will know that Biafra is here. They will ask questions, and our Prime Minister is ready at any given time to answer questions. You people should come. You people should not be afraid. He's a good guy. He doesn't bite if you don't bite his people. He only